Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, or whatever time of day it is, wherever you are, and welcome to the Morning Brew. I hope you're doing well this morning, or whatever time of day it is. Funny, I actually hadn't set this up until this morning. Wasn't sure about things, so I just decided to kind of wing it. And we have some messages in the chat. And it's not all from Kronos. Cool. Not that I don't like messages, but, just saying. But let's see here. Well, we had Kronos, who was first. And, yeah, Al Meringue. I could have grown my own coffee beans and ground them to start the freaking show. I started a minute early, Kronos. I did. So, yeah. And good morning, Dave G Sound. Good morning, 47. And Colonel says, hey, Dave. And hey, 47. And yes, it's morning. And yes, I hate that episode of DS9 too. You're the one who brought it up, by the way. You're the one who brought it up. And let's see here until Bird of Prey 5 awakens and blesses us with his presence. You're going to be stuck with me. And good morning, Michael T. I wasn't aware you were in Germany. Oh, I do blame you, Kronos. Trust me. Well, I'll make you get a mic and come on. Not that it would work, but I don't know if I'd be saying yay at this point because I don't know what you're showing me, so I don't know if I can. See here. Okay, the message is pinned. And oh, feels kind of different to be and I already have Prentice the Unbannable is backstage. Cool. Oh no, I dropped my mic. Later, Tater. And then just like that, he's gone. Yeah, because Curtis couldn't actually be on, so he comes to the back room and just kind of Leaves a couple messages and then leaves. And Kronos said I could be a Looney Tune. No, I don't think so, Kronos. Okay, Dave just got home from work, but it's wife's day off, so I have a day of work that was pre-planned for me today. Uh, okay. And Kronos says I'm better than Taz. Yeah, I would agree you are. So I hope everyone's doing well this morning. Um, let's see here. It's Saturday, so uh, Wrestling Term is going to be on later. So is Bird of Prey 5. Uh, and so, here we go. Um, what's a germ? Uh-huh. Good one, Kronos. Haha, what's a bird? Yeah. Anyone who doesn't know who Bird of Prey 5 is, the fact that you are uh, interested in Mama Prey, yeah, I think you know who a bird is. And yes, Carlo, hail on Kroga. Uh, and thank you, Carlo. What's going on with you today? Yeah, didn't figure that Yvette would be on. Uh, so it's kind of quiet today. Yes, you missed your soup. I'm glad you dropped by to say hi. That was nice of you to do, Carlo. Um, always appreciate that. Um, what I am thinking about is, oh, I don't know. I'm waiting for Bird to see if he's available for a few minutes. Um, hopefully, some streams will start this morning because when I was looking before, uh, there were some things that had been uploaded that I could watch, but nothing was live. So I thought, yeah, well, I might as well go live this morning. And Michael T is lurking while working. And Chrono says, dang creepy Parkers. Yeah, they're fine. Go Gadget Carlo. Oh, okay. That one's kind of different. Carlos says we need our brew. I don't know about that. But anyhow, I got my cup of coffee and waking up kind of hurting. And yeah, it's one of those days I only decided to come on because nothing else was on at the time. Not that I'm subscribed to everything on YouTube, but nothing I'm subscribed to was on. And wait a minute. Renegade Turner and Hooch. Huh? Oh my god. That's just a stupid idea. Okay. I'll play it for you, Carlo.
Listen to me very carefully, because I'm only going to say this once. Coffee. Black.
Coffee. Black. While I've got your attention, there are...
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like today, it won't be my last. Coffee. The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
All right. Coffee. Yes, I played it. And let's see here. I don't know about you all, but I think that cup that Janeway has her fourth cup in, yeah, tiny cup. She filled them completely full, which I doubt. I'm sure that it may make 1.5 cups of coffee for me. Of course, I use a coffee mug, not these little teacups. Okay. You want me to play the tiny clip now? No. Uh, now, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Kronos, so maybe you can enlighten me what you're talking about, and I can find a way to do something, but till I understand what you mean, no? I'm sorry, those were teacup size. You're talking up. Uh, let's see here now. I can't even find my own group. Just to make sure. There it is. I just said that. I'm not. I'd be sending it in the wrong order. I don't like doing that. Yes, I have a certain way of doing things, and I prefer to stick to doing things the same way. I don't care. Put that one in and copy that one. I got somebody backstage. Give me just a second, Aberjam. There we go. Got that taken care of. Now, there we go.
Good morning,
Good afternoon.
good evening, and good night.
What's going on, Aberjam?
Oh, I'm just waking up, same as you. even though I'm 6 hours ahead. Another night on the sofa, trying to sleep and failing.
Great.
But I'm not complaining. It's okay. I'm fortunate enough that I can just nod off at 4 in the morning and wake up at noon without too much issue. But that's basically what I did.
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of waking up, but I've got my brew. I got my Morning Brew show, so I'll be all right. I'll be all right. And it's cooler today. It's actually pretty much in the Goldilocks zone temperature-wise today, which is nice. Very nice, in fact. And how's life in the great state of misery?
Things are things. Things are things. That's what I'll say.
Things are things. Your powers of observation are astute, sir. Things are indeed things. And good morning to the chat. Good morning, Crooners, my favorite troll. And yes, indeed, I have the power to open jam jar lids.
And Kronos said it's cooler here as well, meaning New York State.
Oh, it's Crooners in New York, huh?
Didn't need the AC for once.
Are you in
Not
New
near
York?
Bird.
But he's in New York, is he?
State, yes.
Get out of here. Forget about it. I wonder if Crooners lives anywhere near Uncle Paulie, although Uncle Paulie is New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken.
That would be quite a trip.
It's only across the river, right? New Jersey?
Yeah, but when he's like 8 hours away from Bird.
Oh. So he's not that close to Jersey after all.
No.
I am Uncle Paulie, says Crooners. You're not supposed to give away your secret identity, as a supervillain.
Yes, Kronos says, yeah, New York here, not the city, thank God. Yes, I know you thank God every day for that one. And no, you're not Uncle Polly. You like to claim you are.
But you're not.
That would be interesting, though.
Wait, New York City is more than a city, says Carlos Albanese. Oh, it's a musical too. New York, New York.
Yep, that's it.
New York, New York. The city so dumb they had to name it twice. And I agree with that, Crooners. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stranger. I believe that's a is that a Joker quote? I think it's Joker. Certainly, I know it's out of the movie.
Plan A, Plan B. Why the heck are we stuck on A or B? I usually have a Plan C, just in case. And yes, Cats is also a musical.
It was Heath Ledger's Joker, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, Crooners. So New York, says Carlo. What happened to Old York? Old York is still right here in good old Blighty.
Correct.
Except we don't call it Old York, we just call it York. Crooner says, good eye, Abba Jams, if only you had one. What do you mean if only I had? I have two. I mean, they're both shitty, but I have them. Yes, the old settlers there. They had somewhat of a habit of, despite their desperation to leave old England, they had a real habit of naming all of the new towns and cities after English towns and cities. I mean, if you were that desperate to get away, why would you want to take all of the names with you? You know.
I don't know.
It's Kronos. York is in Yorkshire. It's like the county is named after the city. The clue's in its name. Well, no, Kronos. My avatar doesn't have eyes. That's just that mango is actually just a mask. It's to hide the identity of the hit mango, but you can see through it. Wouldn't be much of a hitman if you couldn't see through the actual mango mask. You'd just be firing blindly into the crowd, and that's not really a good thing.
And yes, what's with all the shires? I don't know.
Country was founded by hobbits. That's why we have so many shires.
Probably not. They don't like anything.
That is actually where the term shire comes from in the Lord of the Rings books. Tolkien called them shires because we have so many counties here called something shire. So he just called the Hobbit home the shire.
I don't know, Kronos, is it?
Kronos, we have dozens of Hobbit towns. I told you England was founded by hobbits. That's why we have so many shires. Carlo, YouTube may not want you here, but we want you here.
Well, all I can say
Kronos, nobody wants you here. Nobody wants you here, Kronos, but we endure your presence nonetheless.
And yes, I want you here. Therefore, you're wanted here. Even
God love.
even what's her name? Yvette would want you here if she were here this morning.
Especially when you say things like "Hail Blackpool Tower." I'm sure Yvette would be with you on that one. I did not call you Kronos, Crooner. No, I did not. Your name is Crooners. It's always been Crooners. I did not call you Kronos. You misheard me. Go and get your coffee, you troll. Krunos. Krunos. Now it's half and half. It's half Kronos and half Krunos. Krunos is the dumbest troll in the country. He's the troll that sits under a bridge, and when people come along, he pays them to go across it. He hasn't quite got his art down.
Yeah,
Carlos says, seriously, I would have added another light to screw with Picard and then taken two away. Yes, that would have been pretty cool. Now, I'm going to forgive you your grammar, Carl. I'm a grammar Yahtzee. I will openly admit I'm a grammar Yahtzee. But being as English is not your first language, I'll let you get away with that grammar. But for the record, it's I would have, not I would of. If you use of in its proper sense, of means belonging to. If you insert belonging to, then it makes no sense. I would belonging to added another light makes no sense. It would have. The reason people
correct.
actually, interesting, evolution of grammar. The reason why people type of instead of have is because more often than not, we shorten the word have to VE. So we say would have,
Mm-hmm.
and there should be an apostrophe. But people, when you say would have, people hear it as would of, and that's
Correct.
why they type. That's why they type would of. But it's a real bugbear.
Yes.
Real bugbear for me. I know. I'm anal. Get over it. And
Correct.
not anal in the way you're thinking, crooners. Get your mind out of the gutter. No, Carlo, I said English is not your first language, your native language. I mean, I'm kind of assuming with a name like Carlo Albanese that you're not native English speaker. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but then that just makes my point even more harsh that you should be saying have and not of. It's your only language. Well, in that case, you should know better, you doink. I was trying to give you a free pass, but now I'm retracting the free pass. If English is your only language, get your fucking grammar in order.
I must admit, I do give passes for that because not everyone not everyone is a native English speaker. So yeah, that I guess that. But since it's the only language he speaks, yeah, no pass.
Carlo lives round the corner from Yvette. Dude, I'm literally a train ride away. I'm a train ride away from you. I could come over there right now and beat some decent English grammar into you.
Okay, okay.
I'm dyslexic, damn it, Jim. Yeah, I'm in Manchester, dude. Carlo knows I'm kidding him.
Oh yes.
So where do you get such a non-English name from, Carlo? Are you second generation British or what? Crooners is mathlexic. He doesn't do numbers. I bet he gets shortchanged at the store all the time. Your mum and dad are immigrants, are they? Where are they from originally?
Good question. That's a good question. Let's ask.
Yes, Kronos. I'm doing it again. See, this is what happens when you're in your middle age and you're just waking up for the day. Words are just not a good idea. But yes,
Agreed.
Kronos. Mum is a very English term. My mum. Mom! Mum!
Yes, mum is English.
So Carlo says, Mum is Polish and Dad Italian. But Carlo is English, born in Blackpool. Oh, that's cool. So you're kind of multinational, really. Half Polish, half Italian, all English. So would that make you Italish or Polalian?
Oh, that hurts. Yeah. No laugh. No laugh.
Good boy, Carlo. Spelling aluminium the correct way. And I'll pronounce it the correct way in your honor. It's aluminium because it has a fucking I in it.
Okay, the correct spelling is not like that, and it is aluminum.
Kappas, what language are you speaking?
American English. Thank you very much.
And why do you think they call it English?
I don't fucking know, because it started in England and we improved it.
Yes, it's invented by the English. So if anyone can define the fucking words, it's the fucking English.
Yeah, but the fucking English have too many fucking vowels in their words.
Doesn't matter. It's our language. We invented it. We define it. And aluminium has a fucking I in it. That's why we pronounce it aluminium.
And see, that's why we improved upon the language and removed all the fucking extra vowels that serve no purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
You know what?
we have aluminum.
You know what they call it when you remove things?
What?
They call it dumbing it down. You see, when you guys fled from England to go and set up your own country in nice, nice big plains over there across the sea, you took your kids, you took your wives, you took your furniture, you took your food, but you forgot to take your fucking brain cells, and that's why you have to dumb everything down.
And yes, Arabic. Fuckity fuck. You forgot one more fuck. And yes, Kronos, I have not banned that here. So,
Are we talking about the F word there?
correct.
Not banned in chat. Yeah, I don't think that one's actually on the algorithm. Usually it's controversial people's names that are a hot button for the chat algorithm. I missed one on Salty Trekker's stream the other day.
And yes, the random menace. There are 4 unnecessary letters in the word Q.
Oh, Joseph is in the house. Greetings to the future man.
And hello, Yosef. And there are also 2 unnecessary words, 2 unnecessary letters for the letter Z.
Okay, Joseph says English is weird, and then he types what looks like Polish or
Correct.
Russian. Pozdrowski the
That's Polish.
Budusznowski. Buduknosti. Pozdrowski the Buduknosti. I have no idea what that is. I don't even know if that's actually Polish or he's just typing gibberish.
And hello, Big Geek.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, how's it going? Well, let's see. Yesterday, I watched the first episode of Masters of the Universe and then proceeded to want to find Kevin Smith and beat the ever-loving shit out of him.
It's not a good show, is it?
Why?
What we should do is we should go and find Kevin Smith, drag him out of his house, and force him to make a public apology to Clownfish. That bastard's been dragging them. He's been full out dragging them for the last 12 months, calling them liars and all kinds of shit. And every word they said about the show was true. Of course, he'll never admit it and never say anything about it, but he totally should.
Okay, the intro was good. I thought I liked the intro.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed a little bit about it at first. It did have some of the classic 80 cheesy repertoire.
Yeah.
At first, which was fine. Okay, then right off the bat, I noticed something. Now, granted, I haven't watched He-Man and the Masters of the Universe regularly in a long ass time.
Right.
And even I still remember the two biggest fucking secrets. The few people who know He-Man and those who know who He-Man is also know that the sorceress is Zoar the Falcon. She never changes in front of people who don't know this, yet she does it. It's one of the closest guarded secrets, and she does it right in front of the bad guys outside of Castle Grace. I was just like, at that point, I was like, oh shit. It's like, this is going to go bad. They split the power sword. The power sword gets split in two. Supposedly He-Man dies. Adam dies. And then at the very end of it is fucking Teela bitching about the fact that she didn't know he was He-Man. It's all about her at the end. It's like,
spoilers for people in the chat, by the way. We're into spoiler territory if you care about
Yeah, sorry guys, but it sucks. I just said the first episode. That's not really much of a spoiler for it, but yeah, it's all about her fucking feelings all of a sudden. She's all butthurt. She didn't know Adam was He-Man. I'm like, this is really what you're pissed about now?
That was like the craziest. I mean, in some ways it's accurate in that I have known women that are like that, but it's the craziest flip on a coin fucking moment where she'd literally just seen her best friend that she's known her entire life sacrifice his own life to save the actual fucking universe. Like they said, Adam, there's the only way to save the universe is going to completely destroy itself if you don't do this thing. And he's like, okay, I'll do this thing, being the selfless hero that he is. But in that moment, the revelation comes out that He-Man is also actually Prince Adam. And Teela's like seeing this for the first time. So she's watching her best lifelong friend sacrifice herself to save the entire fucking universe. And her first thought after it's all done and dusted is, you lying bastard! I hate everyone. You know?
Now look, I get she has every right to maybe feel a little slighted by that, but just to do that 180 that quick. I mean, quick.
Yeah, it was literally in a breath.
It was literally, you just flipped the switch. It's just you turned a light switch. It went straight that route. She's not upset. She doesn't even seem like she's that upset that he's dead or that he's possibly dead. The fact that only a few people knew who he was. Get over yourself, you self-righteous bitch.
I know, right? I should have known the secret because I'm the center of everything. Well, yeah, according to the script writers, I guess you are. But the thing is, King did the same thing to Duncan. Again, his lifelong friend, his most loyal, faithful, servant, his right-hand man, and he turns to Duncan and then says, fuck off. You didn't tell me that He-Man was my son. Fuck off.
Yeah, you get out. I noticed Orko didn't say shit.
I know.
Orko's like, I'm keeping my mouth shut here.
Yes, Arabic.
What's the king going to do now? Go bitch it. I was like, what's the king going to go do now? Go bitch at the fucking sorceress? Yeah, I'd love to see that fucking shit.
But we don't really see the king after that, do we?
No.
He's pretty much the ruler of Eternia, and we don't hear from him again because the script didn't call for it, I guess. And then Smith, in 2 days, I think it was, before they released this shit show, Smith was talking about how they wanted to take Orko, who apparently nobody liked. Like 75% of the fans hated Orko. don't know. That's kind of news to me. A few people found him irritating, I guess, but Smith was
Okay,
like,
Orko was no fucking Jar Jar, for God's
no,
sakes.
not by a long stretch.
So
But,
I don't know where he came up with this. Oh, everybody hated Orko. No, Orko was sometimes annoying, but he was the comedy relief. That was the point of his character.
Yeah, exactly.
And the whole point was his magic doesn't work as well in our world. In his world, it works fucking perfect.
Well, he lost his wand during the transition from his world to ours,
Yeah.
right? So, but yeah, so Smith says, well, we wanted to take this character that everybody hates and make him into a character that everybody loves, just so we can kill him off and piss people off. But the thing is, they didn't really make him into this great lovable character. They just kind of made him sad and pathetic to make you feel bad for him, and then they kill him off. They don't really, they don't do anything to give him. They don't give him any kind of, meaningful character arc to make him this great lovable guy. He's still just kind of the same Orko, just a sadder, more sympathetic version, really.
Orko was always the more upbeat person.
Right. It's I don't know who it was. I was watching a video yesterday, and somebody said it's not about making him lovable and then killing him off. It's more akin to watching the sick, cancer-ridden kid slowly dying, and then you run him over with a bus. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of a closer analogy to what they did with Orko. They just turned him into the sick kid and then ran him over with a bus.
Oh, good. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people say stuff. I've heard a lot of speculations. I quietly stayed out of them. I said, I'm going to give it a shot. I had a feeling there was going to be some people that were right. Okay. I did not think it was going to be this fucking pathetically woke bad.
It was terrible.
I thought She-Ra was fucking bad. And this is 10 times fucking worse because this is a character these are characters I actually really cared about the most. She-Ra wasn't, I wasn't the biggest fan of She-Ra, obviously, because I was a boy in the 80s. Right. Did I watch it? Sure, but, because it came on, it was He-Man, She-Ra, and then I think Scooby-Doo and the GoBots came on after that. I went like this. Yeah. My lineup used to be this: Heathcliff, Scooby-Doo, Jason the Wheeled Warriors, He-Man, She-Ra, and the GoBots. That was the lineup.
At least with this new shit, I mean, the new She-Ra is straight up an abomination. But at least that show is a complete reboot, rewrite. They're not trying to be the old She-Ra and change her. They're just like, this is our take on what She-Ra is or should be. Yeah. But this, even though legally they are a separate entity to the original Filmation and the 2002 series, they're still trying hard to sell it as a direct sequel. So they're obviously trying to take the characters that we know and love and turn them into this shit show. So they are deliberately sabotaging the original show, or at least trying to. I didn't, to be honest, I didn't see the queer baiting that a lot of people are talking about. Sure, Tia and is it Nala? Sure, they are close, good friends, but I didn't really see anything that you couldn't switch to two blokes doing and then go, oh, they're queer. To me, they were acting like two close buddies. I didn't really see any queer baiting as such.
Hey, Jedi Bill.
Hello.
Hi, Bill.
What's going on?
I woke up to some wonderful news. I posted a short yesterday, and it's already hit 1K.
Cool.
Nice.
Which one?
Yeah, Kung Fu Cow. It's a reface app thing.
Yeah. I will make one suggestion for you. Remember, they only send out 3 notifications a day. So if you're going to be doing a show at night, only send out 2. those whatever those little things are called, the shorts. Otherwise, nobody would get a notification for either the brew, the whatever the fuck it's called, your shows. It's too early. Whatever. Buckets of Blood and Insomniac Soup.
No, those were all done. Those were all done like a week in advance. Like,
okay, just a suggestion for future reference.
okay, my audience has an audience, and if it something I do or title hits the YouTube algorithm, hey, I ain't gonna complain.
No, not at all. I wouldn't either. Yeah.
So what we were talking about? We were talking about sounds like cartoons or something.
Well, you would join the panel if you had a mic, Carlos, but yeah, supposedly.
Oh, here's another thing about the He-Man. If Teela's going to be such a whiny little bitch about not knowing about Adam being He-Man, how the fuck is she going to react when she finds out the sorceress is her mom? It's been a long time since I hated it's been a long time since I actually was this pissed off about a show.
Well, it's something near and dear to heart, right?
Yeah. I mean, I thought they did Cringer right.
Cringer was good. And the actual character of Duncan, I thought was good. The voice actor did a fantastic job. He was the best voice actor. It was a pity that they made him grovel to Teela like a fucking baked duck. But other than that one scene, I thought Duncan came off pretty good.
Well, like I said, there was that discrepancy at first with the whole Zoar thing, but I was like, okay. And then the whole ceremony scene was pretty good. It just, I mean, for a lot of it, it was almost a decent episode. I mean, it was actually halfway, and then it just goes straight to hell.
Literally.
Literally goes to hell with Teela just going so off character. I mean, Teela's never come across as this whiny little bitchy type. She's always been the strong, confident, kind of person. She's always had there's been certain points where she had a soft side, and she would let that out eventually, every now and again, but most often than not. And usually when she did that, that was usually with her father, Duncan. She was one of the few people she would actually, open up and let see that side of her. And here Kevin Smith goes and says he's a fan of. Yeah, Kevin Smith, you're about as fucking big of a fan of He-Man as I'm going to say Kurtzman is to fucking Star Trek. I'm actually going to compare it to that.
Yeah, they basically ruined Teela in this show. They made the show all about her, but they turned her into a whiny, sniveling bitch to make the show about her. Like you could have just straight up said, we want to make a show about Teela the same way that they gave She-Ra her own show. We want to give Teela her own show, and nobody would have complained. Send Teela off on her own adventures, make her a strong, or keep her a strong and interesting character, and just let her go do some ass kicking. I don't think anybody would have complained about that. But instead, they've got to make out like this is the He-Man show just so they can subvert it and tear down Prince Adam so that they can raise up Teela in his place and turn her into a whiny bitch in the course of doing it.
See, here's the thing. if you were going to call, if you're simply going to call the show Masters of the Universe, that's fine. It's what the old show was. That's what the toy collection was called, and then it was, the show was called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. If you just want to call the show Masters of the Universe, fine. Why not just go ahead and do like a simple anthology? You could have broken it up into, hey, we're going to do different story blocks. We're going to focus on different characters. We're not just going to focus on He-Man. He-Man will not always be the central character. And we're going to focus on Tila. Maybe we'll focus on Duncan. We'll focus on Orko maybe, or something like that. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that.
You're asking for quality thought to be put into programming, and that has not been happening for years.
Well, just any thought, let alone quality. Just put some actual thought into it.
And the sad part is the animation is actually pretty damn good.
The animation is fantastic. There is one scene that lets down the animation that I noted when they're in Subternia, and that big shadow monster thing that rises up out of the pool. There's the bit before the tiny little kind of triangular shadow demon things scutter along the floor to form the big shadow monster, and just that one scene where the little triangular demons come out, they just look like someone's taken a stencil and just colored like pure black triangular marks onto the fucking cartoon cell. That looks pretty poor, but the rest of it, everything else looks fantastic.
Yes, Darian, you did tell us, and I did say I was simply going to. I had said I was going to wait and see. I didn't want to take it. I didn't want to go in there with anybody else's prejudgments or stuff. I hadn't been in the weeds like Clownfish had been in it. Certain people were really in the weeds about checking the backdrop and everything of this stuff. I kind of stayed away from a lot of that. But boy, they were right. They were fucking right.
Exactly. Thank you.
Oh. I didn't actually mind the way Evelyn looked. And yeah, I mean, she was kind of muscular back then. Her toy has kind of got her with a little bit of muscle. And, that doesn't bother me. I don't mind them giving them kind of that little chisel look. But, like I said, it just killed me.
When Lynn took off her helmet and those silver locks fell down over others, I was like, okay, so maybe Lynn's just a little bit hot, Maybe she's a little bit sexy. I thought Lynn Headey was great. I thought she did a great job voicing Evil Lynn.
Now, Mark Hamill's doing Skeletor, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty good. Actually, I liked. I do like the fact. I did like how they changed up Adam, made him a little slimmer. That was always kind of a thing that always bugged me back in the '80s cartoon. As you grow older, you're like, how can you not tell?
Yeah, it's the old Superman Clark Kent. They did.
Yeah.
They did actually do that in the 2002 show. They made Adam the sort of slimmer, scrawnier dude.
I don't know what you're talking about, Elijah, who I've not seen anybody complaining about that. And we're talking fucking cartoons. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same amount of time passing. So I just don't give a shit. And I don't think kids are going to want to watch cartoon characters with gray hair. So, whatever. Don't care.
What about you, Bill? You seen it yet?
Nope. I'm sorry. I just don't. I fall on the part where I don't care because I've moved past. Well, I like cartoons, but certain cartoons, as long as they're fun. And I don't know. I haven't checked it out.
I didn't quite catch all of Elihu's comment, but was he complaining about people looking old and grey haired?
No, he was saying that there were people that were complaining about somebody being old, looking old and having gray hair. And
I would imagine.
Okay, now we've got. Okay, Bill, I'm gonna have to put you in back. Same thing with you, NB, for just a moment. I'm gonna let Elihu up. Stay back there, please.
Got it.
We'll find out what's going on. Okay, now, what's up?
You kicked NB Geek out? Thank you. Later, Jesse. I'm just fucking with you, dude. Thank you, Captain. Just kidding. Sorry. I've been awake for about an hour and a half now. Sorry. Fucking neighbors. What I was saying about the gray hair was people were complaining is like, well, they had to make Evil Lynn look so old. I'm like, what? People don't get old in the future? People don't get old, period? People are complaining about Kevin Smith going woke. I'm like, what the fuck?
The thing is, Evil Lynn did not look old. She had silver hair. She did not look old. All they did was change her hair color, really. And I thought it looked great. I thought it looked great on her. Like I said, she kind of looked a little bit hot, and I thought that was cool.
I did not read any of the previews about this. All I heard was a new cartoon's coming out. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I'm reading this shit online, and this Clownfish person, Clownfish website, was like, yeah, it even said so in the previews and the behind the scenes footage. Really? Why didn't you say anything beforehand? I think it was just trolling people for clicks.
People get mad for a living, right? So I wouldn't worry about it. They did make the sorceress old, but that was because she was holding back. I think she was holding back time. There was some talk about how time was a big problem with keeping the magic from disappearing. So she was basically her energy to hold everything together. And I kind of inferred that it was like kind of sapping her life force, and that's why when Evil Lynn goes to find her, she actually looks like an old woman because she's basically just draining her life force to keep everything together. Because nobody else was old at that point; only Sorceress was. So, and then they, when Adam comes back, he fixed her and made her young again.
I want to put something that Kevin Smith tweeted an hour ago in the public chat. Look what he tweeted. That's what he tweeted an hour ago in quotes. Okay.
Okay.
That's what he tweeted an hour ago.
Let's see what's said. Huh?
Yeah, what I put in quotes is what Kevin Smith tweeted.
So the tweet reads,
he's having a podcast.
The tweet reads, "Good morning to everyone except Kevin Smith, who fucked up Masters Official. Want to talk about it?"
Yeah, he's having a little podcast tonight.
So yeah, he's definitely feeling raw.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's why he put including, except Kevin Smith. Yeah, I think he's actually feeling the backlash this morning now.
And what's going on, Deej?
I'm here.
Same here.
Morning, Deej.
No.
Morning. Why is Arabic counting?
I don't know why. I just saw that.
A number of times that Average M says a certain word. So, no big deal.
Are we talking about the F word or?
Correct.
Oh. I didn't
What,
even
fondue?
realize I was doing it.
Fondue?
Fuck, 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 fuck.
No, we're not
That
doing
works.
chicken impressions, Deej.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that was good, man. That was too early for me. Shit.
I want
Hi,
to test.
Carlo.
I
Hi,
want to
Kronos.
test theory. Fuck. See if the count goes up. I'm waiting.
You may be waiting a while. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, not just me.
Oh,
It's
not just
every
Evan,
time
yeah.
it's mentioned. You still didn't count it. Hang on, after we jumped from 26 to 37.
He can't do
Because
math.
DJ
because he
didn't
did
say
all
it
the
that
ones
many
that I
times.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't do that many. You only did like 5 or 6.
7.
Oh, no, I did more. I did more than that.
Fair enough. I guess it's just the fuck count then.
Yes.
Fuck, fuck,
Fucking hell.
fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuckity fuckity fuck 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 fuck
You know, fuck is a very versatile word.
That's right.
Yes, it can be said in aspiration like fuck, or in a good part like fuck.
Fucking hell.
You guys seen what was that? I can't remember. Nicolas Cage's special on swear words?
No.
Yes. I think
Yeah,
I
the
saw
opening one-
some of it, not all of it. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, fuck, shit, bitch, yeah, pussy, yeah. He
Yeah.
goes through the history of swear words and the history of the colloquialism and everything. I love the opening fuck scene.
Don't give people the wrong impression there, Deej.
It wasn't me. It was Elihu.
No, it was Nicolas Cage. I was talking about Nicolas Cage, not me.
Yeah, just don't give people the wrong impression when you say I liked the opening fuck scene.
What, did I just say that?
Yeah, that was
That's
you,
exactly
Elihu.
what you said.
Clip
Okay,
that.
Oh dear. Kappas,
I realized that. I like the opening fuck scene.
Kappas, do we still have people out back?
Yes,
in
we
the
do.
back? Okay, well, I'm going to call it a day and let the panel really take off. So, y'all have a good stream. I'll be lurking. And I'll catch you in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you, Aberjam.
No worries. Laters.
Later, Aberjam.
Later, dude.
All
No,
right.
it's not Pooh Bear forever. No.
Screen.
See, now you guys need to trust in Darren. When Darren tells you that a show is going to be shit and he explains why, you need to believe him and not waste your time pissing yourself off by watching said show.
I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I didn't watch it.
I'm not talking about you, Deej, obviously. I'm only talking to the people who said, well, I'm just going to watch it. And you shouldn't be so judgmental before it comes out. I mean, like, I got sources. In fact, you have access to those same sources.
Like, hey, man, if I'm going to watch a show, I'm going to, like, watch a show that I want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
When I want to watch it.
Exactly.
I'm not going to take everybody's opinion and go, okay, this show sucks. Really? It may suck to you, but some people may like it.
Okay.
Like I said in the chat, I mean, you don't have to get down in the pigs where the mud is to know it's dirty down there. There's some things you don't have to experience for yourself to know what they are.
And from seeing the clips of what the fuck they're doing with the franchise formerly known as Star Trek, this shit show is continuing its previous seasons. So, yeah, they're going to suck.
And I guarantee Kevin Smith is actually enjoying the attention he's getting. He hasn't got this much attention in a while, and it doesn't matter to him that it's negative attention.
Oh, no.
But anybody who's followed his career would expect him to do exactly what he did with this cartoon. He tends to take, he gets these gigs on IPs, and then he totally acts like somebody who doesn't know what the IP is all about. As mentioned in the chat, he got his turn to write one of the Batman comics, and he made Batman piss himself because that's bodily function humor, and that he really likes that stuff, even though it's really not appropriate for most interpretations of Batman. And he not only did it in his comic, but he actually did it retroactively in a scene written by someone else, Frank Miller. took one of the best scenes that Frank Miller ever wrote for Batman. It was a scene in Batman the year one, the origin story from 1980, and he gave a behind the scenes account where at one of these pivotal moments, Batman pissed himself because he used too much thermite in an explosion. And so there's that. Then the next thing I can think of is when he got a hold of, or managed to get a hold of the $6 Million Man IP for the comic that Devils Do, I believe, or Dynamite, that Dynamite did. Okay. And it was supposed to be set in 1977, when the show pretty much was ending.
Right.
And he had everybody in there talk like contemporary people. And he made, he was making fun of the fashions of the time, even though that everybody back then wouldn't have thought that people looked. I mean, some people probably thought people looked ridiculous, certainly, but I mean, making fun of bell bottoms and long hair wasn't what people did, because that was the reigning fashion at the time, generally speaking. I mean, Steve Austin's not going to all of a sudden hate wearing bell bottoms, in the middle of the 70s. So this is the kind of things he does. And when I heard he was doing a Masters of the Universe cartoon, I'm like, okay, this is he's going to do what he always does, and he did pretty much what he always does. But this time it's different because he lied about it. He lied about being a He-Man fan. There's footage of him in 4K saying that he never watched He-Man, he never cared about He-Man. And then when he got the gig, he was like, oh, yeah, I used to watch He-Man every day after school and such. He's been caught there. He's been caught denying all the things that everybody got right. Clownfish TV had people leaking information from him that were involved in the animation production. That's why his assessment of it before it came out was so accurate. So, granted, he's not, Doomcock sometimes says he has sources, and what they say tends to not be true, but this was a little bit different. This was a much smaller operation. So, and then of course, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go.
Well, no, I'm fine. I pontificated. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, with Doomcock and others, they always say, it's rumor. Take this with a grain of salt, because they don't necessarily have factual information.
Yeah, that's CYA. Yeah.
So it's like, it's entertaining, but it's not news.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. I mean,
yeah, it's called was it Comic Book or Mountain Man or something like that? What that show you had?
I mean, I also think that part of it might have been Netflix. They might have come to Kevin Smith and said, "Look, we think you'd be good for a Masters of the Universe cartoon, but it has to be female centric. You have to kind of put him in on the back burner, and have it, basically be the Tila show. Well, why the fuck wouldn't you just do a She-Ra show? Because that's what it's all about. It's kind of weird. It's like there were back in the 80s, and it's still this way somewhat today. There are cartoons meant for boys, and there are ones designed for girls.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, it would be like, okay, let's do a She-Ra show, but then let's have her male love interest or whatever that was in that show. Let's have him become the main focus. Well, women would be outraged by that, and rightly so. That was a cartoon designed for girls. It had a girl lead. It had mostly girl cast. Or I'm trying to think. Gem and the Holograms. Okay, that was Hasbro, Marvel Productions, Sunbow's female equivalent to G.I. Joe and the Transformers. They had two very successful boy-related cartoons. They did one for girls, which was kind of like this, I don't know, rock star Barbie doll kind of character called Gem, and then her band was called the Holograms, right? Well, she had a love interest. Okay, what if you did a Gem and the Holograms show, and it just focused all on that male love interest, and the Gem and the Holograms and the Misfits, whatever they were called, the evil band, were relegated to background, status. Feminists would they'd be screeching. They'd be talking about patriarchy. They'd be talking about all that kind of stuff. And at the risk of taking over the stream, I am going to
I had to do
reverse.
it. I'm sorry.
No, it's
I had to do it.
fine. It's fine.
It's the running joke now.
Dude, turn off your camera. The glare. The glare.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just got a fresh cup of coffee in my wonderful Captain Trek mug, which you can find this and other fine things at the Captain Trek merch store. That's Captain Trek's merch store, now accepting Bitcoin.
What a suck up.
Yes.
There forever.
That's
Surprised you didn't mention to buy him a cup of coffee as well.
But it's good that NB Geek is doing it, because I've never seen Captain Trek really show off his merch.
Yeah, I generally do that for Bill.
Bill's awake.
Yeah, I've done that for Bill. I've done that for because I have Bill's mug. I have Bird of Prey 5's mug.
All right, guys, I'm taking off. Have a good rest of your show.
What's up, Darren?
Yeah.
Hello, Darren.
Hey, Chief Cook.
What's that picture of?
What's up? What's up? And Monday, Saturday. Got you watching the 4 stupid episode of Masters of the Universe.
I think I'm gonna go back to bed.
Yep, and I was about to do the same thing, so I got you watching that crap.
Did you watch Did you watch all of them?
Huh?
Did you watch all of them?
Arabic, you missed the duck I put up earlier. I wrote on the whiteboard. Shame.
What was it?
And Bill asked what picture that was. That was me in high school with a female.
Oh, females.
That
I've
doesn't
heard of
surprise
them.
me.
Yeah,
That was a cute one too.
I'm not going.
I don't have too many pictures of me from high school. Actually, the one I used to have from my time in high school, my daughter actually. I looked for it one time. I said, I can't find this picture. She goes, oh, yeah, Dad, I stole it from you.
Yeah, I have.
I'm like, you want to show everybody what I looked like with a mustache and a mullet when I was 17. Okay.
I have no pictures of me younger because I lost everything in a hurricane.
When were you on the East Coast?
I was in Katrina.
Oh, wow.
I lived down in New Orleans for about 2.5 years.
And
Hello, world. It's Bird of Prey 5. Kapla.
You're a fake bird of prey. You couldn't even tell the difference between a crow and a hawk.
In the house.
Whatever. They're all birds. They got wings and beaks and talons, feathers.
So do dinosaurs.
not all.
Yeah, we don't know that.
Dinosaurs had feathers.
We don't know that.
Actually, they do.
Actually, they don't.
If you look at the bone structure, you can tell if there's a hole for feathers or not.
It doesn't mean they had feathers. We don't know if feathers existed back then.
Actually, they did. They had fossilized feathers.
Okay, but then why does a T-Rex not have fucking feathers in Jurassic Park?
Because they
Answer
didn't
me
know
that.
They only discovered
Because
it about
what?
10 years ago. They only discovered that.
Because they didn't discover it.
They only discovered Tyrannosaurus Rex had feathers about 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
They knew.
What about all the other Tyrannosaurus Rexes they discovered before that?
They didn't know they had feathers.
Because
They didn't look.
checkmate.
I like this comic book resources. Masters of the Universe Revelation is being review bombed by angry He-Man fans. I love what this person responded. Angry He-Man fans. So it failed its primary goal.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. You pretty much did.
Yeah. You killed Alan not once but twice. You killed Orko and had the balls to jump
Motherfucker.
Up on this.
Actually, it's not the center of He-Man who died actually twice.
Yeah.
He just got stabbed and that was it. They didn't say he died.
Then on his broadcast show, he jumped up and cheered. We killed him fucking back twice. He cheered. And what got me so bad about all this, you know, everybody knows that the sword is passed down one generation to another. Next in line is Tila. I mean, not Tila, Andorra. Shira. Not Tila. because he passed down from father to son or whatever next in line. And now they're trying to say it's next. In the original series, Tila must be ancestor to sorceress. So how that going to happen?
Yeah, Chief Cook, I was wondering that one too. Like I said, she flipped on a fucking dime when she finds out. She's all mad about Adam being He-Man and not focused on the fact that he just died. And I'm thinking, oh, wait till she finds out she's the daughter of the sorceress.
Yeah, and everybody knew Adam was He-Man. Even his own mother knew it. And the only person that didn't know it was his father and Tila. Like, when you get mad, you can tell a cat and two guys are the same. You guys still couldn't tell that.
There's only one green cat and all attorney on it's Cringer and Battle Cat.
Yeah, you couldn't tell.
I liked that as a kid.
In the original series, his mama said, what her name was? I got a mother, the Queen Elena says, a mother knows her son. Bingo, bing. She figured it out real quick. So now she get all mad and pissed off about it, and cut her hair and go out like that. Come on. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It looks good. The special effect was awesome. I look good. He had weak ass voice. He looked goofy looking, but after that, then what else? Everybody lame voice. It just, oh God, man, it is.
And good morning, the Truth Apocalypse. Who's driving and working?
Yeah. And what really got me upset, no offense, as a black person, why you make King Grace go black? That's stupid right there. Come on. How many black librarians do you know? Come on.
Sorry, what, Chef?
Yeah, they made King Grace go black. And I'm like, come on, really? Really? You gonna do that? Come on. So that's kind of ridiculous. I gave him the great. They gave a great job. Great Skeletor to Adam. Okay, fine. That's kind of shocking right there.
Again. Fuck.
What?
Neighbors blasting music again.
Yeah, but
well, there's another fuck for the counter.
Yeah. This is why I've been fucking awake about an hour and a half now.
Uh-huh.
Get some fucking coffee.
Isn't it 5 a.m. for you?
It's 5:20 a.m. Yeah. Why do you think I'm awake right now?
Go
never
call the
early.
police or something.
I did.
The police won't do shit. We're talking about California.
Oh yeah, California.
I called at 4:00 this morning.
And
smoke a bowl and not worry about it.
Thank you.
I'm out of weed.
Thought process. You have a great day.
I think this is where you need to go and put some fucking dog shit in the front of their door.
And Kronos, you know damn well I do. So, yes.
Can't do that. Have no dog and there's cameras in the hallways.
Just wear a mask.
They can tell what unit I come out of and go in.
Okay, go out, come back in with a mask.
Drop the shit, walk out, come back another way.
Yeah, go to a store, come back with groceries, and
you're assuming. Sorry, but Bird, he's also assuming those cameras work.
Actually, they do.
And by Eric Saunders.
Even better, go out, pay a homeless person to do it. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, just pay a homeless person to come take a shit on their doorstep. It's California. People are doing it in the streets.
Not
I was
everywhere.
gonna say, just go out and, like, with a plastic bag, and which is probably illegal in California, but pick up some, existing poop and just put it in front of their doorstep.
The scary thing is, I don't know if it's human or dog.
Doesn't matter. They're not gonna know either.
I would.
Not after you slurp, push it all onto their door. Cake it in real good.
Just for good measure, also, while you're out, grab a cup, grab a bottle, empty it out, put some urine in it, and just sprinkle a little bit on the in front of their door so it goes through the cracks.
Cameras.
Do they have any pets?
Actually, I have no idea which neighbor it is. I'm not going to wander around the hallway trying to find out who's blasting music.
Start knocking on doors and say, excuse me, are you blasting music?
I'm not going to knock on 79 doors to eliminate that.
I'm sure your ears can get it down to one or two.
Exactly.
I need some more coffee. Right back.
He's scared he's going to get beat up by the ones that blast the music. And tell him no and then slap him.
Sorry, what, Deej?
You're just looking out for yourself because you know if you find them, they knock on the door, you tell them to turn it down, they're going to beat the shit out of you.
No, they won't beat the shit out of me. They'll probably tell somebody to beat the shit out of me for me.
I'll tell you what, go get a fake band.
The same homeless guy.
Knock on the door.
Find a homeless guy, give him $20 to knock on every door, find out who's playing the music so fucking loud, and then have him break the stereo.
Yeah. I don't have $20.
Well, it's okay. You don't pay him till after he does it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I still don't have $20.
You don't have to pay him. What's he going to do? Break your stereo?
Yeah.
Well, then sell your stereo and get $20.
My stereo isn't even worth $20.
Oh, then you still come out on top.
Somebody explain this one to me, because this person's saying this. I'm new to the Masters Universe groups on Facebook. The majority are people who are unhappy about it being too weak. Of course, we got to go here. Are white-wing blenders who have conveniently forgotten about the PSAs at the end of some. No, it wasn't the end of some. It was the end of all He-Man episodes at the time, you fuckwad. He-Man was always woke. I love how these idiots are always trying to tell us that the shit we used to watch was always woke. It's like, oh, okay. Here's a fucking show, watch it. Well, it has a PSA announcement. It was designed for kids, and that was common in most TV shows. He-Man did it. She-Ra did it. G.I. Joe did it.
I was going to say G.I. Joe. Come on. One of the most violent cartoons in the 80s.
What episode of G.I. Joe went woke? Come on. That's bullshit.
No.
If that's true, then woke meant something different then.
No, I'm talking
they
about...
want to use that. If they want to use that.
If you're going to compare the fact that... If you're going to compare the fact that you're saying, well, the PSA announcements, how the hell is that fucking woke?
You know what? There's an episode of He-Man called Rainbow something. And
Rainbow Warrior, I believe. That was...
yeah, Rainbow, yeah. It was a story about the ship. The ship was named Rainbow. It had nothing to do with LGBT whatsoever. Rainbow, and they want to say that, well, you can see right there, he was working right there. Come on, bullshit.
Yeah, that was the episode where we learned about how Queen Marlena came to Eternia.
Exactly.
And yes, it is just... It's called projection. You're right, Curtis.
So are they saying that Thor went woke when they mentioned the Rainbow Bridge in the movie?
Oh, come on. I mean,
oh God, they would screw up Rainbow Bright. Well, they already screwed up. Well, the Peacock channel already screwed up Saved by the Bell. I mean, they're trying to take their old properties and just fuck everything up.
How did they do that? I haven't watched, so
I've only seen. I only saw one episode.
Okay,
and then I did read through some of the other things. Here's how it happened. They made Slater say, "Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have been so macho back in the high school days."
Oh, bullshit.
That's what he says to Jess.
People, what I read about the new Saved by the Bell is people complaining because the original show was the quote-unquote white privileged kids got away with everything and Zach blamed the minorities. This time it's, you get both perspectives. People don't want to see the minority perspective. They only want to see the white kids, white kids perspective of the show. Like,
there you go.
This is not high
Season
school.
2.
Come on.
Come on.
Season 2. There you go, folks.
And one thing about this He-Man thing, it made 5 episodes. The only reason why they did it's supposed to be 15. The only reason why they did the first 5 because they want to see the reaction of people going because they know everybody was pissed off and Kevin Smith lied to everybody. That's why they did 5. Supposed to be 15. So they got scared. So okay, we want to watch 4 or 5 and see how it is and see the reaction. Look what happened. Come on, what's next? Now they talking about they're gonna reboot Silverhawk now.
Oh God,
what's
no!
Next?
Don't you fucking touch my Silverhawks, you sons of
Man.
bitches!
They already said they're gonna do Silverhawks. So,
well, like I said, Elihu, Chief. I don't know if you heard Elihu mentioned that Kevin Smith sent out a tweet very early this morning.
Yeah, it's in the it's what if you scroll up in the chat, whatever I put in the quotes is what he tweeted.
Yeah, I went and looked at it too. I'm like, I would not want to be you right now.
Oh no!
You saw his tweet.
You better have eyes behind your head. Because right now you lunch meat. You a lunch meat. You better not go to any convention right now because you're gonna see some shit. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not the hugest Kevin Smith fan. I will be the first one to admit it. I only like certain of his movies. I mean, I'm just not a huge fan.
Yeah, he's not exactly Quentin. You know, he don't make a lot of movies. So what the hell? So why you come up with this bullshit? You missed opportunity, make a lot of great movies, and he made what? How many movies? 5 movies he made, and he wrote some shit. Come on, you just a small little beta male trying to get famous.
Yeah, but you all failed to miss the tweet that should have been highlighted where he said he's starting Clerks 3 in August.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. He's dropped 25 pounds. Now he's on his Clerks 3. I won't be seeing it. I didn't like either Clerks movie.
Nobody like Clerks.
I did.
I was actually at the Super Goofy Cartoon Movie Tour when Kevin Smith made the announcement about 15 years ago. We got the green light for Clerks 3. Really? That's about 12 years ago. Come on.
Yeah, and he cried like a little bitch. We got it. He cried.
He showed up late to the show. Jason had to entertain people for about 10 minutes. Well, Jay is awesome. Okay, by the way, I don't know what you guys say, but Jay is awesome. Kevin Smith showed up late. He's like, yeah, I just got bad in traffic. Yada yada yada. We all know he was smoking behind the stage. Like, yeah, we finally got the green light for Clerks 3. Everybody cheered. Years later, where is it? Oh, it's on its way. 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 Stop trolling us, dude.
I mean, he's a good summary. I read saw the back in the day. He was talking about he was trying to make a Star Trek movie after the motion picture, which was a good idea. You just didn't have the balls to make it. You want to make it. It was a remake of the motion picture, and he turned around, he just bailed it.
Sorry, Cronus. I like Ben Affleck in Chasing Amy. That was one of his best roles.
The only movies I've ever seen of his that I generally enjoyed that I can think of off the top of my head, Dogma and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Those are I haven't seen Jay and Silent Bob reboot, so I don't know anything about it.
It's funny. He trolls himself. He trolls the first movie in this movie. It's actually well done. It's funny.
I did catch a clip where I guess there was a scene with Ben Affleck in it where they make fun of the whole Martha joke from Batman and Superman. It's like, you're Thomas Wayne, or his mom's name. What was her name again? I can't remember. Yeah, and then he looks at the camera. I'll probably give it a shot. I like the first movie. But yeah, Kevin Smith is for me more miss than hit. But a lot of people like that kind of humor. That's fine. I'm totally fine. Not everything's going to be my flavor, but dude, when you go after an IP that has, you would think you'd have learned by now that you can't just grab an IP, change a bunch of shit in it, and then say it's made for old and new fans. See, you do that. See, if you're gonna do that, here's how you do it. You do it like this. That's how you fucking do a franchise, right fucking here.
Have you heard about? MB, that reminds me. Have you heard about the contest that Cobra Kai's doing?
No, I haven't.
They're doing a charity meet and greet thing. It's like a fundraiser thing. Dinner, meet and greet, photos, no alcohol. But the quote, Josh Hield said, alcohol may be involved. Yeah, it's a little fundraiser thing.
Oh, awesome. Who's the what's the charity for?
Let me find it real fast. Because Josh Hield is cool, so he would not promote anything that's not really right. So 1 moment.
Kronos, if you like the Karate Kid movies, you're in for a treat, a severe treat.
The I can't even talk. Epilepsy Foundation.
Oh, okay, good.
Cool.
It's lunch with creators of Cobra Kai, Harold and Kumar, and Hot Tub Time Machine. It's John Hurwitz, Josh Hield, and Hayden Schlossberg. Meal, alcohol beverages not included. Meet and greet, you can take a picture, you can have a friend. But you got to provide your own transportation to LA.
Agreed, Curtis. Agreed.
I don't think Karate Kid 3 was horrible. Yes, it's the weakest of the three movies.
No. I have
hold on. Let me finish. I said of those three movies, the next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank is the worst.
Thank you. I was about to say, thank you.
See, those three are together. The other one is just got the name slapped on it. And there's another one that is so stupid to have that name slapped on it. But what the fuck?
The one with the newest one, that the little kid that took place, Karate Kid in China, not Japan?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
that was not the Karate Kid.
And they're not teaching karate, so yeah.
They're in China.
Yeah,
they're in China.
And good night, Deej.
Take care, Deej.
Get some sleep and behave some.
Yeah, Karate Kid 1, 2, 3. And actually, one of the things about Cobra Kai is they have made reference. I mean, even Ralph Macchio agrees. I mean, he's even said it, that he doesn't really remember a lot about Karate Kid 3. It was, he even admits it's the worst of the three movies he did. He admits that. But I still like the fact they are bringing it up in Cobra Kai. It was brought up in passing. It was brought up in the first season, and it's going to be a factor now in the fourth season.
Yeah, but they briefly mentioned Miyagi in the first episode.
They mentioned Miyagi a lot. Miyagi's referenced throughout the entire show.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he goes to... Oh, yeah. He has conversations. I mean, he goes to Miyagi's grave and has conversations with him, I think, at least more than once. And, he talks about Miyagi a lot throughout his teachings when he's teaching stuff. I do like the fact, especially, that another thing, too, is there's a point where, Danny LaRusso is he's at a PTA meeting after shit hit the fan from season 2 and season 3, and he talks about how he was bullied in high school, and somebody points out, no, I heard you were the bully in high school. And I was like, yeah, there have been those people who said that. I liked how they interjected that point of view in there.
I have not seen the first episode. Sorry, dude.
I've seen the first episode only. That's it.
And then you have, you have an interesting time where Johnny is talking to Miguel, and he gives his perspective of what happened in his point of view of what happened in Karate Kid with him and LaRusso. And it's actually, when you listen to him talk, you're like, you can see his point of view. You can see his point of view in this. You can't just sit there and say LaRusso wasn't a jerk at times.
So he was.
Yes, he was. He was just as at fault for a lot of shit. I mean, come on, at the beginning, he sucker punches Johnny. I mean, that's a dick move right there. I think people forget that he sucker punched him.
Put him in a body bag.
Hey guys, I'm gonna ask you guys this question real quick.
Okay.
This email real quick. Since this cartoon came out, you think this will affect any ideas of making He-Man into a live action movie?
No. Not this version of it, no. They've been trying to do a live action He-Man for about 10 years.
Yeah.
No studio has approved a script.
Yeah.
Nobody wants another Dolph Lundgren disaster.
Oh yeah.
I missed that review last night, man. I had bad connection. I wanted to watch that with JJ.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys know this? I don't know if any of y'all knew. Do you know they ran out of money and they were
I know
literally,
that.
they were literally going to release the movie without the final ending.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a documentary. I saw the guy who the guy played Skeletor. What's his name?
I forgot who played him in the old one.
The guy he played Dracula. Lindell, whatever his name is. Oh god. Well, the guy who played Dracula and Skeletor, he said he did for free. And that final end, they asked him to do it. He did for free.
Well, that's why if you notice in the final battle, that's one of the reasons why it's so dark. Everything's so close up.
Yeah.
Because the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember watching that movie and as a kid and just absolutely even as a kid hating it because I'm like, why is He-Man using a gun?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I went to the movie and I saw that and I was like, what the? I like everybody else. I got caught up in the hype and I went down there and it was like on 5 people. That's right, somewhere on 5 people in there. You know?
No Cringer, no Battle Cat,
no nothing, no Orko.
I know, no Orko.
No nothing. But when they said that the little short dude with the head with the nose, that would be Orko. I like okay, because I know specs. You know how you make them fly your way. So I thought, and then around I changed it. Some kind of weird. I'm like, okay, but
and the majority of the fucking movie takes place on Earth.
Yeah, and that's why I was gonna say that. If they had left it like it was on a turn like that and keep on, it would probably somehow a good movie. But bringing it to Earth, man, it just lost it right there.
Yeah. The tones.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you got to remember we had a very young Robert Duncan McNeil in that movie too.
Right. Yeah,
I know, but still.
Yeah, that's right. And he got no credit. He got no credit in the movie. He barely got no credit.
You didn't get no credit?
No.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
No, he didn't get credit.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he didn't get no credit.
Huh.
You make a movie called Masters of the Universe and you focus it more on the 2 human characters. Yeah.
The chick who was on Friends, what's her name is? She was getting up. What's her name? The black chick with black hair. What her name was? Anderson, whatever her name was. That was she was just writing star and everybody was because her career was moving up. So they moved his name out.
And I wish I had a good connection last night. I would have helped. I would have had fun ripping that with JJ.
Oh man,
yeah. If you guys want to where JJ had a little randomness at his stream, random movie reviews, and he did the original Masters of the Universe.
Oh shit, that was Courtney Cox in that movie.
Yeah, Courtney Cox. Courtney Cox. Yeah, and they said it. So the 3 top stars was Dolph Lundgren, the guy who played Skeletor, whatever his name is, and her, and they moved Tom what's his name out, Robert knocked his name out because he was just what do you call it, new starting actor, so they moved his name, but he didn't get no credit.
Yeah, he got no top billing.
Yeah.
I don't know, he was the
Oh,
main
I
star
didn't
of the
even
movie.
know. I did not know that, and I don't know how to say his last name worth a shit. Frank Langella?
Yeah, that's his name. That's him.
God dang, I didn't know he. I did not realize he was. Dude, that guy is such an awesome actor.
Yeah, he did it because his son was Master of the Universe. They offered him a part. He turned it down. But when he told his son, he said, "What is Master of the Universe about?" And his son said, "That was He-Man." So he did it for his son. That's the only reason why he did it. He did it for the money. He did it for his son. Is it in the documentary? He said it. I think his son was like what, 9 years old.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see. When did it come out? 1987, I think.
Yeah.
1987. So I was 6 years old when it came out.
Well, I was older than you, Ed.
Damn, I was 12.
Yeah, I was 6 at that. Well, I'm assuming it came out in the summertime. My birthday falls. My birthday falls in winter. My birthday falls in October, so anything that comes out that particular year, I just assume it came out before my birthday. Just makes it easier.
Yeah, and you're right about. And as I said, they ran out of money. They ran out of deals. Everything was on a shoestring budget. He begged everybody to come in and work one Saturday for free. And that's how I know that Frank Langella did it for free. Because that scene right there, that final battle scene, that everything shot right there, that was free. Nobody got paid for that right there. Dungeon didn't get paid. What's name didn't get paid. Sir cameraman didn't get paid. Everybody did it for free. And that was it.
I like Dolph.
Yeah. And I did not know Dolph got masters in engineering something?
Nuclear physicist. He's a nuclear physicist.
Yeah.
He has a bachelor's degree in doctor and a nuclear physicist.
He is smart.
But I thought he has a doctorate, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he's Dr. Watson, technically.
Yeah, he do school. He teach.
Yeah, dude is fucking genius.
Yeah. He's a fucking, and he's still making movies. I'm like, damn, you should make money. Well, he is making money, doing his documentary stuff, so you do have some on the side. But yeah, he's still making movies.
I didn't know Dolph Lundgren was Swedish.
He is Swedish.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was kind of looking at something here with him real quick on it. It's got, born in Stockholm, Sweden. Yep.
He could have been great. He could have got a great action career. It just, people getting banned as writing. It was just, man. He could have been great. He could have been up there next to Arnold. He gave him the stupid ass movies, low budget movies and shit. I think he could have been great early version early He-Man. I mean, not He-Man. Conan.
Yeah, I think he would have played a better Conan than Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
And The Rock.
Yeah, because I think Arnold is 6'2", and Dolph like 6'6", 6'8".
I forgot how tall he is.
Yeah, I think he's 6'8".
I don't feel like opening a tab to check.
That's okay. I'm doing it for you.
Thank you.
He's 6'5".
6'5". Damn.
6'5".
Damn,
taller than me.
Damn. I thought he was 6'8". I said, "Damn, you look tall." I said,
Damn, he should have gone with his actual first name instead of changing it to Dolph. I like that. Hans.
Well, they think German, so what do you think? That's why he had that German name.
Possibly.
He missed a lot of opportunities to be up there. How is he? 68 now?
But
he's old. I know that.
By the way, NB.
Yo.
Just so you know, October is in fall, not winter.
Well, you just had to put that in, huh?
September, October, November is autumn. December, January, and February are winter.
No, you don't understand, Jay. Captain Trek is contractually obligated to point out every time I screw up.
Yeah. So how old though? What, 68 or 69? Did they say?
Actually, he's only 61.
61. Damn.
Yeah, he's not that old.
Yeah, I thought you was probably the same age up to Arnold.
How old is Arnold now?
I know he's 70 something.
73.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arnold is 6'2".
Yeah, I know.
And yeah,
I know
he's
he was 6'2".
6'2". And Dolph's 6'5".
No, I'm sorry. I think you could have made a better Terminator. Not put in. I think you could have been a better Terminator.
Possibly.
I think because once he's more healthy, more skinny, move around more. I think he could be a better Terminator.
Wow, I'm reading right here on Twitter, and people are saying the only good thing about new He-Man is Orko.
And one thing about Orko, we still haven't seen his damn face. That's right there.
Trills never show their face unless it's to a special loved one. If you remember the old episodes.
Yeah, it's kind of showing. Yeah, Elihu, showing faces means it's kind of like getting engaged. It's a private thing.
He only did it once.
Well, we never saw it. I mean, but that's what they right here. At least everybody gets a chance to see it one time. At least one time. I thought, God, come on, if you're gonna kill him off, at least give us a chance to let us see him die. Looking at his face.
Nobody on Trill shows their face unless it's private.
Yeah, no, it's private, but still, I mean, if you taking your last breath, you take your thing up. No, you think we'll at least see her face? Come on.
No, not in a society that believes in that. That doesn't make any sense.
How many times? Okay, look at Batman. When Batman, last Batman, he finally told Gordon who he was. If he's gonna die, who he was. So you think at least if you're gonna take your last breath, at least get a chance to see know who you were. At least none of them got a chance to see his face.
No, because that would have ruined the legend.
Yeah, but you got if Adam can tell you a secret that he's He-Man, at least Orko can tell his secret what his face look like. So that's easy right there.
Wouldn't want to know what his face looks like.
I think one person probably would see his face probably or sorceress, because I think he's a creature of magic. So I think she probably know. But after that, he said he could at least show one person who he looked like at least one time.
Oh, I did like how they explained Orko's name in the new show.
What? I forgot about that. I didn't know that part.
You saw this, right?
Yeah, I saw it, but I forgot about that part. Yeah.
Yeah, Orko.
Oh yeah, Orko. Yeah.
I love that explanation. Like, okay, that's why he's like this. I like that.
I thought this was funny. I saw a comment here. It said, "Yes, the show's so bad it's trending number 9 on the UK on Netflix UK." I'm like, so what? It's trending 6 here. Guess what? Guess what's in 4 of the top 10 trending in the US right now? Fucking 4 Twilight movies. So don't sit there and tell me just because you're showing me a top 10 telling me it's good.
No.
Yeah, Bill, Twilight's a top 10 Netflix. Come on, man.
Yeah, here you go. Here's your top 10. Virgin River, Never Have I Ever, whatever the hell that is. Manifest, which I find interesting considering the show got canceled on a cliffhanger. Twilight, Blood Red Sky, Master Universe Revelation, Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2, Twilight New Moon, Coco Melon, some kid show, and then number 10 is Twilight Eclipse. So Just because it's top 10 trending in the U.S. does not mean it's good. It just means people are really fucking bored.
I want to address Mark Krell's little comment to me. I will explain why I do not like The Rock and Conan. When I watch a movie, I don't want to see the actor. I don't want to see, okay, that's the actor in the movie. No, I want to see the character. When I'm watching The Rock play Conan, all I see is The Rock and his little eyebrow wrestling moves outside a ring in a desert. I don't see Conan, I see The Rock. When I saw Arnold in Conan, I didn't see Arnold, I saw Conan. That's why I did not like The Rock in the new Conan. Like, for instance, John Malkovich. Name a movie that John Malkovich was in. Can you name 10 of them? Probably not right off the top of your head because he's a thespian. You don't see the character. You don't see the actor. You see the character. That's what a good actor does.
I would agree with that.
Was it Conan? Was it? Oh, not Conan.
John Malkovich was in Con Air. John Malkovich was in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe.
He's been in a lot of movies. He's been like 134, 135 movies. I'll be right back. I need to Geloja.
Absolutely. All right. So, how is everybody in chat this morning? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, what was that guy's name who played that Conan reboot? The guy from Stargate Atlantis, I believe.
And good afternoon, Dr. Alex. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. So, who is
Yeah, sorry, I meant Hercules more. Not Conan, sorry, I meant Hercules.
Dr. Brown says, yes, I'm doing very well. Mostly on holiday. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Sorry, dude. Lack of sleep, Mar. Oh, hey, Doc Alex.
And then, of course, so I'm reading through some of these comments people are making on Kevin Smith, that one you showed us, Elihu. And you can kind of tell some of these people are legitimately unhappy, and then you got some that are just like, I swear to God, they must. Well, there's definitely some trolls. I think there's some in there that are just like they think he can't. They don't think he can do anything wrong. A little too diehard fan for my taste.
I'm reading some of those as well. Like, yeah, it's the best thing in incarnation ever in the world. Like, really? And you got 300 subscribers? 300 followers on Twitter?
I guess Chief Cook is back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to refresh it.
No problem. That happens.
Yeah, his name was Jason Momoa.
So, call me crazy here. Just kind of thought this. I think somebody brought it up. I think Chief Cooking brought this up. Do you think the reason why they only put the 5 episodes out is to kind of test the waters to see if they're going to have to go back and do some changes?
They said it.
You're right, Crazy.
No, they said it.
Okay, I didn't know if he actually said that or not.
Yeah,
I remember.
He did a stream. No, he did a stream on his on his stream thing. He said they said they don't do 5, and they're gonna test it the water and see how the fans like it, and then they're gonna release the other 5. So he said it. That's why nobody can see it because he did on his private screen because everybody knows they was mad because they showed him. He was talking to Sarah. What's her name? Tila. She was on there, and he jumped. No, that's what part he jumped and he was happy. He said we killed Adam not once but twice. Yes, we killed Adam twice, and he was jumping with joy. So he was saying that there's gonna be 5. I think next month. I think it is. But he said they want to show 5 to see how to touch the water and see how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to get renewed for season 2.
Okay, so I guess this must be the whole thing with Clownfish here. Our series is literally all about He-Man.
Literally in all caps.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. May 2020. All due respect, I've read every Master Universe script, viewed 4 amazing animes. While Tila is president, she's always been, and the show is literally about He-Man. Okay, well, dude, you lied. I'm sorry, you straight up lied.
Big time. And you got caught. Not once, not twice, 3 times. It's on broadcast show too.
And good morning, live at the Love Shack. How are you this morning?
He lied on his old TV show, comic book. It was a comic book show, and he said I was never a big fan of He-Man, you know, and that little Asian guy was there, and he said again a couple years later. Gibson Gamma caught him. Everybody caught it right there.
35 critics have given it a 96% rating. This one guy, Scott, here put this one up. I don't know if this is from Rotten Tomatoes or not. Oh, this guy's a troll, though. I hate those guys. I'm not even going to read. Oh, no. What's the Rotten Tomato score? This I got to know now.
It's a 92. The audience is a 32. I think a 28, and the Rotten was a 96, a 92 or 96.
Rotten Tomatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, Netflix.
I may be wrong, but I know it's around 90 something. So I think someone said 92 or maybe 98 around there.
I need to update my adware blocker. I need to update my pop-up blocker. This fucking shit.
So I don't see how you're gonna explain that. How she how Tila gonna get the sword and get the sword because it belongs to She-Ra. I don't see how you're gonna explain that. I'm sorry, Endora. So how you gonna explain that to everybody?
She's the new She-Ra.
Oh yeah. You know what they call, and you know what they already call him She-Woman or She-Man.
It's called She-Ra.
No. I'm talking about Tila. When Tila, they said when Tila gets the sword, she's gonna call herself She-Man.
Oh, that's just trolling.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so 35 critics have given it a 94% rating.
Yeah.
1,452 users on Rotten Tomatoes have given it a total score of 28%.
Okay.
The average rating, according to this audience score, the average critic rating is 7.32. The average fan rating, and I'm assuming this is on the 1 out of 5 scale, is 1.9.
All right. Considering that, why the fuck are we talking about this so much?
How about them Cubbies? Besides, they also suck.
And yes, Average Jam, He-Man. I like that one.
Well, what else we want to talk about? What, Lower Decks?
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a complete shit show as well. Yay!
What is that?
Lower standards.
And I got you saw the trailer for Prodigy? Anybody see that stupid trailer?
I have not seen the Star Trek Prodigy trailer yet.
Oh yeah, it's on YouTube. They dropped it yesterday. They-
Thank you, Kronos.
Hey, Cap, I'm gonna bow, buddy. I gotta go.
Absolutely.
I gotta spend the next 2 hours mowing my lawn.
Have fun.
Hell, man,
All right,
you wait too
what
long.
was that? What was that, Chief?
I said you wait too long because the sun started rising. You had them fry like a bacon.
Well, I
Oh,
got
yeah.
an acre. I got almost an acre and a half of land. I do need to get mowed.
And he has to wait till a certain time to be able to mow it. So
Yeah.
that time has come, and he
Yep.
unfortunately is going to have to be leaving. So have a good day. I hope to see you later on another stream.
Yeah.
There's going to be several today.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if Bird's back. Well, let's see here. Let's see here. Ratings are fucked anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. If you have 60% of a piece of fruit that's fresh, the rest is rotten, you're not going to buy it because it's rotten. Yeah.
I just watched the 9-second trailer of Prodigy. I'm like, okay. So they find a starship and you hear Janeway's voice.
I guess it is.
Let's double see Masters.
Oh, okay. Good.
Oh, ha ha ha, dude. I just read Live's comment.
Live is a little. He's a little out there.
Little?
Well, today he's only being a little out there. Some days he's like, another galaxy.
Yeah.
Far, far away.
I only wish.
Oh, woohoo! Nice. Falcon X has been chosen to launch the new probe for Enceladus. That's going to save NASA a few million, 100 million.
Yeah.
Right on. Sorry, just reading that science news in my Twitter feed.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually a good thing.
Yep, it is.
Now they can send off about, 80 more heavy Falcon rockets? Instead of just one or two?
Hey now.
Yeah, I would definitely reduce the number of NASA things because they have to add in extra costs. And it's all bullshit. We know it. The additional cost, I mean.
The extra insurance paid for the families, yeah. Musk doesn't have to worry about that. It's not government subsidies, so. Now NASA can concentrate on more stuff. I'm just surprised Branson wasn't chosen.
Now, with a banana, it's easy to cut the rotted part, but Yeah, like with an orange, not so much.
Once citrus goes bad, it goes bad. You can cut the brown spot off of bananas.
And I'd still rather. Let's see here now. Thank you, Kronos, for sending me the image. I agree with you. And we got somebody backstage.
Are there any Dragon Ball fans here?
All right, we have live at the Love Shack.
Konnichiwa, greetings, Greeks from the future.
How are
Future, I'm
you?
the past. I'm an hour behind you, dude.
I see nobody else here is watching the Olympics, right?
I saw the
Blah,
opening ceremony.
They only just started last night. The opening ceremony was last night.
Yeah, I love that globe.
I didn't see it.
I missed it.
I was
there
asleep.
There was a drone show, of course, and it was a globe. I love that, the opening sequence.
Yeah.
And that's usually the only thing I watch of the Olympics, unless there's something special I'm interested in. Otherwise, it's like, yeah.
Well, Cap,
Well, I can't.
They have two new events in the Olympics: skateboarding and climbing.
Okay.
Climbing?
No.
Yes, climbing
and
is
no.
an Olympic sport now. Rock climbing.
No.
Okay, I
An
demand.
idiot would consider skateboarding and rock climbing Olympic events. No.
If rock climbing is Olympic event, demand bodybuilding be an Olympic event. Come on.
Can we just go back to the original? It was used to be running, swimming, and weightlifting and tossing stuff. That was basically the Olympics, not basketball, not cycling, not skateboarding. I'm like, come on, this is not the
What's
Olympics.
what's the point? What's the point on a basketball tournament when the United States always wins?
See, the thing is, okay.
What's the point of soccer?
Well, Brazil doesn't always wins at soccer. Come on. We give a chance for our lesser competitors.
You give chances for your lesser competitors is why you lose. What the fuck? No.
Dude, check Italy on the last Euro Cup. We have at least 3 Brazilian players on the team.
I got the point, Aberjam. I got the point. Trust me.
So back to back to Masters of the Universe Revelation.
Why?
The three first episodes. The three first episodes sucks. They get a little bit better in the last 2, and come on, I like the twist ending. I didn't see that plot twist coming.
You have summed up the entire, whatever they're calling it now.
Yes.
Video experience. I don't even call it a fucking series. No. How many episodes?
Okay, now back. Oh, forget the first 3. You can throw it in the trash.
Okay, good. We talked about that till
Hey, live at Love Shack.
Okay, back to the Olympics. Back to the Olympics. The woke team is about to be eliminated by Australia.
Maybe he doesn't want to talk about sports.
Did you miss the part where I said the woke team is about to be eliminated by Australia in the next round?
Who, the Americans?
Yeah, no, that's not the Americans. I don't acknowledge the bend the knee people
We have
as
one
the
insiders for last
Americans.
night. They're just getting everything's just getting started today.
And
America doesn't.
for
No,
you,
not all sports. Not all sports. The soccer tournament started earlier.
For
And
you,
thanks
Eric
God.
Saunders, here it is, coffee.
Listen to me very carefully because I'm only going to say this
And
once.
thanks God, the
Coffee.
woke team
Black.
is about to be
Coffee.
eliminated.
Black. While I've got your attention, there are
Coffee first. Well, this mentor would like another cup of coffee. I'm just gonna have to give up coffee. Want some coffee?
If I'm not mistaken, that's your third cup this morning.
Fourth, and on a day like
Man,
today,
she
it
drink more
won't be
coffee than
my
anybody else
last.
on the whole damn ship.
The finest organic suspension ever devised. Commander, set a new course. There's coffee in that nebula.
Wow.
May I just say that America deserves better players. That's all I want to say about that subject.
You preaching to the choir.
Just like Star Trek deserves better track.
Sorry, I lost Wi-Fi. All I heard was, and that's why Star Trek is a better track.
Wait a minute. Speaking about coffee, what did Cisco drink? Was it Racchino?
Yes.
Oh hell. I thought you was a whiskey man. I mean a beer man.
Oh, maybe a moonshine man.
Yeah, I agree, but it doesn't. So whatever.
So
So what time are you going on, Germ? Then I'll let you go. Go, please.
So Bacard drinks ale, Janeway drinks coffee, Cisco Racchino. What did Kirk drink? Whiskey? No,
beer.
Was it soda brandy or whiskey?
Romulan ale.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. And he's the only one person drinking the real stuff. And here's the thing: how can well Wolf was clean? I forgot Wolf was clean on. So how can you can't hold it where Kurt can? Yeah.
Blade Runner. Black Lotus.
8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That would be 10 a.m. here. Okay, thank you.
What cartoons are you showing this morning, dude?
Rizzle Germans in California?
Correct.
Yeah, what cartoons this morning? Saturday morning. What cartoons?
Same ones, different episodes.
Okay.
What?
Any chance for Galaxy Rangers?
Later on. I have to talk to him.
What about Brave Star?
Centurions.
Oh, Centurions. Oh.
Star. Western Space.
Oh yeah. Anybody remember Mighty Robot?
Give me some Mask, please.
Oh yeah, please.
Oh, not Mask.
Come on, man. Who doesn't love Mask? Who doesn't love Mask? Come on.
Look, Mask is a lot better than anything else we're getting so far.
Yes, and hello, Super Blubber Puss.
At least they got the damn music. They got the music right there. Mask Crusader working overtime.
Okay. You want something to complain about? Ask for Dino Saucers.
Oh no. No.
No.
Oh God. I couldn't stand that episode. I couldn't stand that series. Oh God. How about
GoBots, Transformer wannabes?
Oh God, GoBots, please.
The Transformer wannabes. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, bring me some Macross instead.
How about
I want some.
Yeah, but
I want some
GoBots
Robotech.
predated the Transformers.
Yeah. What about pole position? Anybody remember that pole position?
I played that.
Pole position is cool.
Yeah.
Pole position was nice.
Yeah, and it's the only episode. I don't think anybody like pole position. There was 66 Mustang.
Okay. Now go for the crowd winner, Bionic 6.
Oh,
bring back the Bionic 6.
Yeah, And everybody don't know this, that the guy who created the $6 Million Man created the Bionic 6.
By the way, Lowshack, you definitely need to be more distinctive when you talk. That's not Bionic 6. Is not what it sounded like you said the first time.
Yeah. And Bionic 6, actually, the idea was to Steve Austin, Mary Jane McSorley, and they had 6 kids. I mean, I'm sorry, what, 4 kids? Yeah.
Oh my
They
gosh!
could not.
Herculoids.
They could not. They could not buy the IP. That's why they changed. They changed the family.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, sir. I saw a documentary, but I do know the guy who created $6 Million Man created it.
Okay, bring it back. Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, yes.
No. I really watched the really the cartoon was better than God Coast to Coast. Come on. No Herculoids. No Herculoids.
Okay, what about Birdman, Attorney of the Law?
That's all right. That's up there, like probably what Young Samson.
Yeah, now
No,
I'm
man,
feeling
Birdman.
old.
Remember when they started a law firm?
Was it Herculoids? They had Herculoids. They had who else they had that?
Galaxy Trio.
Yeah. Let's see who else.
Those are good ads, JJ. Oh, I'm sorry, Triple J.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dundar. Dundar could have been a great live action TV series right there. A great action movie. I'm sorry. That's a great premise right there.
Hey, is there any Dragon Ball fans?
Eve.
You can go talk to LGG all day. He loves that.
I just got some Dragon Ball news. And don't mention his name 3 times, he'll show up.
LGG Pickles.
Called Space.
LGG Pickles.
Pickles.
Oh, Pickles.
Everett, the show was called Snorks.
Oh yeah, I remember Snorks. That version of the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Today, a project called Prometheus failed miserably.
Oh my.
No, we need to have a new TV series out. The Adventures of Birdo Prey 5. Starring Momo Prey, Sisso Prey, Charlie, and Super Sassy.
Nice.
Metal Tool?
Oh, it should take place in Australia.
How's it going, Resolute Germ?
What's up, Germ?
Hey, Eric.
So yes, definitely be joining Rescue Germ when he starts his show. I don't know. He'll set it up at some point. That way he can drop the link in the chat. But it's going to be a while, so hey.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, Eric says, is Aberjam still here? I had a question for him. So Aberjam, if you are still here, feel free to, well, say something in the chat.
I thought we passed that subject.
Well, we did, but President Germ has not been here that long, so yeah.
Mm.
Thunder Laugh Olympics.
Oh yeah, I remember that. God, a long time ago. Sea Lab. Don't know.
In case you guys are wondering, there's a new Blade Runner Black Lotus Adult Swim trailer dropped. So, continuation of Blade Runner without Harrison Ford.
Is that
okay?
Bird, are you playing Call of Duty again?
Mm-hmm.
I am.
That's what I
No,
thought.
he's trying to play Call of Duty again.
That is more accurate.
Yeah.
What level are you in now?
I don't think there's actually levels. It's just
Random something.
a big battle royale every time. I mean, my player is up to level 167, but I don't think there's any maximum number. So
You play online or you just play by yourself?
no, this is all online. There is no self-play in this game.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
This is Warzone. You only can play against other people.
You know what?
It's free.
Is that available on the PlayStation?
Yes, and it's free on every. It's free on, and it's cross-platform.
Okay, one moment. Let me turn on
PlayStation,
PlayStation.
Xbox, and PC.
Let me turn on my PlayStation.
You do need like 150 gigabytes free.
Yeah, I got that. Call of Duty Warzone. Okay.
I'm trying to see what you got. I'm trying to see a rifle. That's what kind of rifle is that? I know that rifle. You got a
I'm
suppressor.
not sure which one that one is, but
I know
there's
that.
a whole bunch in the game you can pick up as you go.
Yeah, a long one with a suppressor on there, so you can shoot long and quiet.
Okay, I'm downloading it now, Bird. I didn't realize it was available on PS4.
She did not get much sleep yesterday, and so I had told her I wasn't planning on doing anything, so she decided to go ahead and get some sleep. This morning, when I was looking on YouTube for anything on at the time, there was nothing on, so it's like, what the fuck, I'll start something up. Because, yeah. And I could have watched some uploads, but it's like, not really. There are times I like the live interaction, not just simply watching a video. Yep.
17 hours? Damn.
Yeah, Black Hawk Capricorn. Wow.
Yep, that would be normal.
I don't think I'm going to be playing with you right now, Bird. 17 hours to download.
Yeah, no, it's the type of game you download today, play tomorrow,
or the next day.
And to be honest, even after that 17 hours, then there's still going to be a couple hours.
What?
Mm-hmm.
it's not going to work. You're like, what's wrong? It's broken. And you just got to wait another couple hours for it to actually finish.
Oh hell!
Downloading what comes after the initial download.
How much memory do I need?
How much what?
How much memory?
Like at least 150 gigabytes.
Crap. Okay. Okay. I'll do it. I'm game for it because I got all of them. I still haven't played all of them. So I might as well get back in the game.
Well, it's downloading.
Oh yeah, that's good. You'll be ready for Tuesday.
Well, would you like to play a nice game of chess instead?
Would you like to play a game?
Tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe.
Look, thermonuclear war doesn't take that long.
No. One button, that's it. When I was in the military and back when I was younger, we had to train so many times for that crap. We got prepared for nuclear war just in case it come out and drop that bomb.
Thanks for what, Eric? I'm not sure. Like you may be limited to PlayStation networks. Sony has a bad habit of not making cross-platforming available. Yeah, they suck.
A lot of people I know play on PlayStation. I don't know if you need to pay to do it.
It says free.
You know what? You know what? I get curious. Star Trek Online takes that long to download? Or no need to download anything?
Bye, guys. I'm taking off.
Okay, I don't know why you're not changing the topic instead, because, it's all about interaction, but okay, whatever. See you later.
I don't think we don't talk about what I want to talk about, but okay. See ya. I'm out.
Have a nice day.
And hello, LDG.
Hey, Bird, what are you?
Oh, finally.
Oh, now he's here.
LDG.
You did say his name 3 times, man.
Either that or try, say, WandaVision. He will come up.
LDG, here's something for you. The new Dragon Ball Super teaser has reveals the full movie title, confirms 2022 release. Dragon Ball Hero Superhero. You're a Dragon Ball
really?
fan? Yeah.
That's cool.
Thought you might want to know that, so.
It's time for some new Dragon Ball.
So 2022,
Meanwhile, in the Dark Dimension, WandaVision was renowned to season 2.
Yeah, sure.
What's going on, LDG?
Just waking up.
And I have 9.5 hours left to download Rocket League 2, the updated patch.
Wow. If you weren't downloading so much shit at the same time, it might take a little less time.
I did pause everything, and now I'm just doing Call of Duty, and it still says 16 hours now. My Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so I'm creating a new program. Then when you download something, it goes in the future, finds out how long it actually took, and then comes back and tells you how long it's going to take.
Yeah, that sounds promising.
It's better than the crap they have now.
And Resolute Germ says, "Holy crap, LDG, what hit you?"
Huh? LDG what?
What hit you? What truck hit you?
Bus hit you.
Oh, yeah, just rough morning. Had a lovely dream. Watched Pig last night with Mr. Londell and Movie Aficionado. Great movie. Must see movie.
The guy goes on a ballistic rampage because somebody sold his truffle pig. Okay, buy
No.
new pig.
Nope. That's not what it is. That's not the movie.
Should we start to call LDG the one who remains from now on? The one who remains awake?
Huh? Unfortunately, you have faded out there.
He asked if we should call LDG the one who remains.
He still is awake, doesn't?
That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, it's from Loki.
Okay, let me try that. Let me try make sense of this.
Okay,
I am playing with LDG, trying to call him the one who remains because obviously he should be sleeping right now, but he decided to stay awake, so he is the one who remains awake.
Okay,
that's all. All that I mean.
Did get some sleep, but
you probably should do that. Just that.
$9.37 gigabytes required. Huh.
Damn it.
And good morning, Frog G. Thank you for the link in the chat. It's always good to have you in there dropping links.
It looks like I'll be playing with the Tomorrow Guard.
That's fine. Did you know your PlayStation ID?
Yes.
Can you type it in or something?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh God. Since when Kosovo is a country?
Where?
Since when is coastal a country?
Kosovo.
Kosovo.
Yeah. Isn't it a country?
That place. Yeah, there is a judo match against between Brazil and Kosovo, and I think Brazil is winning. I don't know the rules for judo.
Judo chop.
No chops in that kind of judo, as far as I know.
Was mountains.
Oh God! And I think female soccer was bad.
I thought soccer was bad, period.
Girl.
Sorry, Bert, it's a hyphen between the H and the 2.
Oh shit. Bert, do you want a parachute with that? Oh God, he's in a loop.
This is practice. The first minute or so before you start, it's a practice round where it really doesn't matter how many you kill or be killed. It's just extra points.
So that's where they get the idea for Tomorrow War. They just add a pool.
I didn't see the whole movie.
You don't need to see the whole movie. You just need to see the first 5 minutes. They got dropped from the sky straight in a pool.
Enjoy your breakfast, Resolute. I'll talk to you later.
What is the Venga bus?
Oh.
I don't know.
It's coming here. I want to know.
Okay, unrelated topic. Let me put this way: if your fighting sport doesn't end in a knockout, you should not be in the Olympics.
I could
really
live
don't
with
like
that.
sport. I really don't like sports that doesn't end in a knockout.
You mean boxing?
Yeah, pretty much. Look, you get 2 people in and 1 people out.
What?
Later, 2 guys get in and get the other guy on the floor out.
Now you got M1 rifle, F-14 rifle. Bird, you choose many rifles, man. Now you got what? Shotgun?
We got a long machine gun and an automatic pistol.
Yeah, you got a rifle. You got a team.
Stun grenade.
No grenades.
You got some armor. Oh,
Yeah.
orange is good though. We got a
we
got a vest.
Go get some more.
Okay,
Grenades.
upgrade that weapon.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Eric, cute.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Coffee's going.
Okay. Yep. Understandable. All right. Here. The hell is that?
Wait a minute, my bad. I'm trying to cut that thing off. Oh. God damn it. My bad.
And let's see here. And good day, Eastman Burkholder. Ah. Millennium is a good movie. When does that come out?
I remember that movie. That was that chick from Charlie Angel was in it. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. My TV popped on. I want to step laying on top of the remote.
Yep, been there, done that. Not on screen, but yeah.
On top of the remote.
So I have a side table where my remote is always kept, except I've kind of misplaced it. Let's see here. Who is backstage this morning? Oh, thank God. And good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Captain. How are you doing?
I am okay, thank you. How are you?
I am alive.
Oh, let me guess.
Are you sure?
Absolutely sure. At least unless you're all dead too, and then, well, who knows? Maybe being dead is alive, maybe being alive is dead.
Mostly dead.
Once you get what?
Captain Millennium came out in the late 80s, early 90s. Well, thank you, Triple J, who I know hates when I say that.
Speaking of things, so some people, and we talked about some of this stuff yesterday, some people have brought up a concern to how things were on the Rumble this past Thursday. So the thought process is that we are going to do a rematch of all four people again in 2 weeks. And basically, we're going to start. We're not going to do a new wild card. Ambassador will still get his double point wild card, but he will have to choose between double points for that or double points during his mulligan. If he uses the double points in the mulligan, he cannot use the double points on the wild card.
Right.
Okay. So I think that's how we're going to do it. I will debate that with myself over the next couple of weeks. I really not. I mean, I don't really think that there's an issue with doing double point because truthfully, he didn't win by that much of a difference, and there's no guarantee on knowing how many points you're going to get, especially when he used it, which was the third round, and he didn't know how many points he had received. So when he waits that long, it's kind of one of those things where you're not really sure. And I know some people raised a concern with that, the double points during the mulligan, which I gave him a chance to use, that somehow changes the dynamic. But the double points still, if you doubled up his double points, it still comes out to being getting 2 double point standards. So we'll redo it and see what happens. I'm waiting to hear back from Mad Mardigan, but I think we're going to redo it all and just have a rematch.
I agree because the first round you can technically get 360 points, while everybody gets 90. Yeah, I agree with that, Chris.
Speaking of Mad Mardigan and LDG in particular, Mad's not here. LDG is. Those two happen to.
Sorry.
When they use their 30-second rebuttal, limit them to 30 seconds, please.
Well, the thing is I'm not going to just cut somebody off. They still are making a point as long as they make it quick about it. Yes, I even said I came close to taking the points away for the rebuttal. I try to be a little lenient there, but there is some amount of time. I'm not going to sit there and let them keep going and going. And yes, as do I, even when there's a time limit. People like LBG, myself, and Matt, we can be long-winded, so it's understandable. But I sit there and I feel it out. But if I tell them, okay, time's up, and then they continue, that's when I start to say, okay, I'm going to take the points away. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. But
and one other thing.
Mm-hmm.
If a judge does not like the answer
to
the question, I don't think that should count.
Yeah, it's beyond merit and they're able to bullshit.
Correct.
Well, yes, that's fine. But let me put it to you
Hey,
this
Chris.
way.
Good morning.
Hey, LG, what's going on?
I'm not
A
naming
judge,
names, so, you know.
a judge who judges, let's say, gymnastics competition. Yes, they are looking at sorry, I'm listening to something that's they're saying.
Breaker 19. We have a cleanup. Aisle 2. Aisle 2. Chris.
But if it's in gymnastics, it's about technical and all that. It's got all that built into it. But then it's also about not necessarily. It's like, do they think they like the routine? There's a basis of that in there. So hold on just a second, guys.
Absolutely. And
yeah, I think I know the point you're making about the judges and arguments. It's like if there was a question, one of the questions is possibly Britney Spears, and say one of the judges totally loves Britney Spears, worships her, and you talk bad about the thing, and like, okay, I love Britney. You just dissed her with a lot of bullshit. I'll give you 3 points.
Exactly. Or the opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You have somebody who loves Britney Spears, so the judge hates Britney Spears, and so goes. And no, I disagree with that. So,
yeah, it should be based on merit. You're able to bullshit without acting
now,
like
did
knowing
like
that you're reading something online.
I did. Having said everything I've said, I did like what's his name? Pink Buddy.
Deej.
Deej. When he totally changed the topic, but because it had the same name, it was absolutely, yeah. I love that. That was perfect bullshit.
I was losing connection, so I really couldn't hear all the shit. So,
Well, that I'm not talking this week. I'm talking previous weeks. And so yeah, it was quite interesting that week.
Oh yeah, the Doctor Who one. That's right. Yeah, I remember that one. That was actually a very good argument. It wasn't on the topic, but it was within the topic. He had a good bullshit. Yeah, that was some good points. That was some good bullshitting.
Exactly, because part of it is bullshitting. And if you go, okay, I hate this topic, I'm going to talk about something else. No. That's shit.
Or it's like, well, you may like this, but this is why I don't like it. Then that's on topic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'll be quite honest. When I was on there, I should have not gotten the points I did because I kind of repeated myself.
Hey, if judges don't realize you repeated yourself, you did good. That was a good bullshit.
So, I mean, it wasn't exact wording, so that's a little different.
But be right back.
I want to play tomorrow, Mike. Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yeah.
And yes, thank you, Mike. And yes, but at least the ones that are randomly taken away from LDG are deserved.
Especially the LDG category. That was classic, dude.
I loved that one. I absolutely love that one.
Yeah.
You definitely need another category like that. Not that exact topic, but something similar where you have to name something without naming it.
Yeah, that is a good idea. An alternate name for this answer.
Correct. Because that would be more complicated. Have it be the harder group, not, anybody knows this answer, but
I'm sure you can think of some stuff, man.
But see, I wouldn't have the whole category be the same answer. That's the difference.
That was funny, though.
Well, it was funny, and it was definitely against LVG. But what I'm talking about is, having different answers. But the same type of thing where you can't say the actual answer, but
Yeah, like
you can show a picture or a whatever.
Yeah, you can't say Istanbul. You have to say Constantinople.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. Because what's that? How'd that go again? Istanbul was Constantinople. Dun, 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 dun. Old song.
Oh yeah. And has Darren ever been on the Rumble? He would destroy everyone. Actually, to my knowledge, no, he's not. But there are people who would judge him based on certain answers he might give that wouldn't. The points may not be fairly given. So
that's when a judge should be neutral and then not go by who's ever talking, but the argument itself.
Exactly. I mean, I can tell you, there are people who play on the Rumble I don't care for. I could still be a judge and fairly judge each argument. I don't have to like the person to like the argument.
I can give you a perfect example, Cap. If I was a judge and Darren was on there and he was talking about the anti-planetary club thing and he had a sound good argument, I'm like, okay, this is an argument. He bullshitted correctly. This is some good points. Although I totally disagree with his statement, but this was a good, valid argument.
That's exactly what it needs to be.
Yes.
And we got Chief Cook back.
That's true, Tim. That is very true, Tim.
I think he could to the upper limits. It would be the 1 minute that he'd have to save his mulligan for, raise it to 5. Because he'd have no problem with the 4 and 5. 3 is iffy. 2, yeah, that would be difficult. 1, no way in hell. No way in hell could Darren do a 1 minute topic. So, yeah.
I know, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, if the argument is sound and it's bullshitting correctly, whether I like the person or not or disagree with the statement, if they actually did the argument correctly, yeah, I would give somebody good points.
Yeah. Because they genuinely believe what they say and can back up their belief with a legitimate argument, legitimate reasons why they do, whether you agree with them or not, deserve points. Yeah.
That's the point of the Rumble. I mean, I was the first question I got when Chris asked me if I want to use my mulligan, I'm like, no, I want to save it. Why? Because the Britney Spears question was on the panel on the wheel, and I want to turn it down to 1 minute if I got that Britney Spears question. That's why I didn't use my mulligan, first of all.
All right, sorry guys.
Work.
No problem.
Hello.
Still here.
Oh wow, Bird, it just jumped down to 9 hours.
Cool.
Hello?
We're here, Chris. What's up?
Okay. Well, I'm using my Bluetooth, so it kicked out or something. I don't know. All right, so where were we? Oh, judges. Okay, so there is some element of liking what the person says built into that, but the trump to that is that if I think that a person's been cheated out of points entirely because the person didn't like it, I can add points to it. The judge does not have the final say unless I let it go. I have the final say still. Hence the reason why it says I can take points away and I can give points. And I don't know if Dandelion was flat out, doing it because she didn't like it, or if she was just kind of trolling him. Because dealing with Mad Mardigan, if you troll him, it's one of those things. She likes to do that. So I think there was an element of, no, that's just what he got. And she was trolling him by saying that because he knew it'd get him a little antsy.
Well, I was talking about the answer from, crap, I can't think who it was.
Michael.
Yes, Michael.
Yeah, but I think if I remember right, she didn't give him that low of a point total. She just said that. I'd have to go back and listen to what he got on that. I don't remember him getting that low of a total. And then I think he used his mulligan on that one, I think.
Yes.
And in his double points, because I do think he got into. I'd have to go back again. I have to go back and look at it, but I don't think that affected him that much. So that's kind of the thing. I pay attention to that, and like I said, if I think that they get screwed, I will go ahead and I'll go ahead, do something about it. But it just depends.
Yes. And I'm simply voicing my opinion. It is your channel, your stream. You do as you see fit. But I've heard others say the same thing. So I am simply stating my opinion. And good morning, Cam.
And sorry, Frog G. I'm talking to the backstage. I got a few people back there hanging out.
And it would assume that my phone did not like your opinion, Captain Trek. No, I mean, I understand. And you know what? Like I said yesterday, I'm just glad people are talking about it. I think, and again, this is very, I guess, egomaniacal, whatever you want to call it. It's very, just patting myself on the back. I think the Rumble is one of the most unique things on YouTube. Nobody else is doing it. It is a mixture of several things, and it's developed into something I think that it's actually really good, and I really want to see it do well. And I want more people on it. I want new people on it. Originally it was just wheels and points that didn't matter, and people just kind of having a good time, and then people were like, I want to win, and Mad was constantly saying, I won, and I says, nobody's won, there's no points, no winners, and then people wanted winners. And so we've gone from literally it just being a show about opinions and just having fun and having wheels and clicky, whistly, light flashing stuff to we're down to technically just the 3 wheels, the name, the topic, and the time. We've cut down the length of the stream because it used to go like 3 hours sometimes. And it's not like I don't mind doing a 3-hour stream, but for something like this, it doesn't work. People don't hold that attention span that long. So cutting it down to an hour, hour and a half really works well. So the drop in the time on the wheel worked, I think. And it's developed into something that I think is unique to YouTube. And I would like
agree.
I would like
I
that
agree.
to be
I think you stepped in I think you stepped into a golden pile of shit, and it's gonna stick. All right, you stepped into some gold, and it's great to see people talking about it.
Yeah,
that's like the number one thing that it's successful when people are talking about it. Doesn't matter if it's positive, good, or negative, because even the negativity can be positive, like what happened last time. The stuff, the drama, with Mad Mardigan. Yeah, very funny, Cap. Okay, there we go. All that was positive. Like it created talk. It created a forum for this, and I think that's what it needs to follow. Now, you might have made this game to be lazy with the wheels, but now you got to put work into it. Now you got to actually, as you grow, you got to do more.
Well, and that's fine. Like I said, I like getting the feedback from people. I like changing things up enough. I even said that the suggestion was made on Thursday that we do that everybody gets a power up. So developing a power up wheel to go and coincide with the wild card wheel. So there'll be a wild card wheel, and the wild card wheel will be something that will go for everybody as a generic overall thing. So it won't be for one person, but the power up wheel will be for one person, for each person. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that. It's probably not going to be around till the champion, the tournament of champions, but we'll see. But I do like it, and like I said, I've developed it to be something people are more accepting of, or they like better. And really, it all started out for people like me, Mad, LEG, General Zod, people who talk too much, and who I was like, what if we gave them a topic and we had to talk, but only had so much time? Because in LEG, you'll admit, because you're like me, you get stuck on a topic and you want to say so much about it. You're like, oh, I got so much to talk about because fucking in-game sucked and I can talk about this for days. And yet, and then you get fun and it's 1 minute and you're like, holy fuck, how do I get out of this? So that was the whole impetus of it. That was the one thing. It was like, what do you do to shut people up who can't shut up? that was the whole idea behind it.
Well, let's put it this way, Chris. The reason I left you out of that was you're the host. You kind of have a right to talk more.
Yeah, but originally, like I said, it was actually going to be just me and General Zod originally, and it was just a show that was going to be like that. Put two loudmouth people who talk way too much and time limit. That's where the Rumble started, and after trying for several months to get him, get his schedule figured out that worked with my schedule, I couldn't do it. I'm like, you know what? I bet you I could add some things to this and make this into kind of like a game show. That's where came in 4 people, 4 opinions. They give me the questions. And then I added some more stuff, and it built from there. And that's what became the Rumble. And speaking of which, with questions and stuff, I'm going to add 2 more questions to the wheel, so there'll be 10 again. But those 2 questions, I am going to start asking from viewers. So I did open up a new email. It's called the Rumble at the Real Review 3000. And so if you have suggestions for the show, if you have concerns or questions about it, what happened, why did this happen, why is this or whatnot, if you want to be a contestant on it, or if you have a topic that you would like to be tackled on there, that will be something you can do. And that's the Rumble at the Real Review 3000. That's how you can do that.
And it's not all nerd stuff. Sometimes there are quote unquote controversial questions.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take anything. I try to stay out of politics, but I will take a generic politic question. I don't want to pit. I don't want who's the better president, Biden or Trump. I don't want to get into that. That's all subjective. I want something about talk about the I guess, the American Rescue Plan or something like that. Do you think that it was the right choice to let the, have the $300 a week for this long? Do you think it hurts the economy and employment, something like that? That I'll accept.
My question was picked about voter suppression laws.
Well, and the voter suppression law is a subjective thing, but it is not necessarily predicated on a candidate.
Exactly.
That is very much a Republican Democrat thing. Those two sides have different viewpoints, but that's what it's about. It's about different viewpoints. It's not about, I like this guy more than this guy, so I'm going to talk trash on that guy that I don't.
The very fact you call it a voter suppression law already shows the bias. There hasn't been voter suppression laws in 100+ years in this country.
Okay, and Bird's absolutely right, but that's the thing. That could, if you were on Bird, you could say exactly that, and you were on track for a good score, because that is an opinion that needs to be heard.
Exactly.
Because some people don't think that there's voter suppression, and I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there isn't. I'm not getting into that, but that is something I'm well willing to let in as a topic, because it is a topic that is on the table across the United States right now. You have one side that believes that all these laws are voter suppression, and you have another side that says, wait a minute, these aren't voter suppression. All we're trying to say is that this is what it has been, this is what it's always been, and we need to keep it here. We don't need to be making concessions. And one of the best comments that's come out of this, and I can't remember the congressman that said it, they brought up a really good point. They said, for you to sit there and state that it is too difficult to understand or get an ID to show during voting is literally the most racist comment you could say out there. Because a lot of Democrats are sitting there trying to say that to require an ID puts certain ethnic groups into a more difficult situation and makes it harder for them to vote. That's literally saying that they're either too stupid, too dumb, can't do it, don't know how to do it, or don't have the means to do it. And that is very much a racist statement. And I think that's one of the best statements I've heard come out of this whole thing. And,
150 years ago, that was the case, but now things have changed.
Well, but that's because 150 years ago, in order to get an ID, if you were a certain ethnic group, they made it more difficult.
Yeah, 150 years ago.
They wouldn't look the other way. I mean, if I walked into let's say the DMV 100 years ago, which I know they didn't have, but let's just say they did. And you're obviously a white male. I'm gonna let you pretty much. Okay, you didn't bring this paperwork. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, here, have your ID. A man, a black man walks in and has the same problem. They're gonna look at it and go like, yeah, no, you gotta have all this here with you. I mean,
yeah, the grandfather clause.
Yeah, I mean, so that was the thing. But those type of comments, I'm willing to let in there because I want to hear what people have to say, because not everybody's the same. But when you ask me about why you like Trump over Biden, I don't want to get into that because that's purely subjective. Listen, they were both presidents. They both have their issues. They're both idiots because they're politicians. I mean, that's how I look at it. I don't want to get into a debate over, who the better president was. I mean, we've had some shitty presidents in our lifetime, and we've had good presidents in our lifetime. And in the country's history, we've had shitty presidents and good presidents. It's all subjective. I mean, and I think it takes 20 years before you'll really know the true impact a president has on the United States. I'll get off my high horse or my soapbox. But I mean, I do want. I opened up that email so contestants can tell me they want to be on. That opens it outside of Twitter because I know a lot of people don't like Twitter. Then I can get questions people want on the wheel of topics, and I can answer questions about, if somebody thinks somebody was cheated or didn't get the right score. It's basically there to almost like customer support for the show.
Well, that sounds good. you might want to put, if you're able to, sometime keep that email posted because people should know that one.
Here, real quick, I'll put it in the private chat. If I go to the, actually, I guess I can't. It's being stupid. Hold on, let me try again. Okay, well, I can't put it in the private chat either, but if just somebody wants to put it in the chat, you can. I believe I've put it in the description now, and it should be in the description from this point on.
Cool.
When I get around to it, I do have a website. Yes, this requires LDG, which LDG is always busy, or not always, but he's very busy, is how I should put it. So when we get around to it, we'll have a Real Review 3000 website also, like with Chaos Central, and those things will be listed on there too. So, yeah, and if you guys watch Chaos Central, each Chaos Central show has an email also. So there's the Chaotic Conversation at chaoscentral.com, the Chaos List at chaoscentral.com, and the Rule of 3 at chaoscentral.com.
Cool.
Okay, Cap, I'm going to take off because I'm going to make some pancakes. I'm hungry.
Absolutely.
Okay, later, guys.
What up, Tim? What's going on, man? Good morning. Where the hell are you? Get your ass in the backstage.
Good morning, Tim. How are you? And screw LDG. Get your ass up here.
The fight for people. LDG, Captain Trek.
Oh my god.
Sunday.
I think we're gonna be doing a Cinema Saturday. We're gonna be watching The Pig again on YouTube this time, though. So for those of you who want to see an awesome movie, that movie was kick ass.
Pig?
Yeah. We did a rift last night on it. Me, Josh, and Mr. Lundell.
Yeah, I saw you were live.
Yeah. What a fucking movie. Like, hands down. Yeah, it was great. It was great. It was definitely worth a watch. Kept you watching, shut you up, and just like sucked you in. It was great. It was fucking great. I can't say enough without spoiling it. And the teaser, the trailer was so misleading. So misleading. It was so dynamic. It was great.
All the trailer should do is reel you in to want to watch it. I don't want to know anything from the trailer about the movie per se. I don't want the movie to be the trailer. I don't want to go to see the movie and go like, well, shit, everything that was decent, everything I wanted to see is in the trailer. I just spent $20 at the theater for nothing. I mean, I want the trailer to draw me in to watch it, but I don't want it to tell me everything about the movie. So no, that's good to hear though.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Why spend the money if the trailer is a synopsis of the entire movie?
Basically.
No. Well, Kronos, that's why you need to go backstage. You don't have to have a mic. You can just type back there. Let's see here. I got the message. Okay, I got somebody backstage. Let's see. Kronos, the unbannable. Awesome.
Oh no. Yeah, but I'm very glad that people talk about the Rumble. And like I said, I've had some that do really well. This last one's like over 500 views, so I don't know what did it, but like it went up quite a bit right after it got done. We only had about 13 people in the chat, but then again, I was asking people to go over to Twitch also. I'm trying to build up my Twitch, trying to get to the affiliate.
Yep.
You know, they've got achievements, so it's like playing a video game, but the worst thing about it is it's like playing a video game, but you're having other people play it for you, so you got to tell them how to play it. It's like, okay, I need you to do this, and then this, and then this. No, do this now. Do this. And then you're like sitting there going like, oh. It literally feels like that. It's like I don't even have the controller, but I have to hit these marks. But it's going really well though. I'm really happy with the response. And for a while, I might record my game screens, and put them up on YouTube afterwards, but only run them live on Twitch for a while.
Right.
I'm debating on what to do with that because I got Odyssey also, so I got to start doing stuff with Odyssey. But Odyssey I can run parallel to YouTube for things like the Rumble and stuff. So I got to really start figuring out how to do that. I know that LDG uses Restream, so I might incorporate that. I know that I want to do. I want to start using OBS to do the Rumble instead of StreamYard because I have more freedom with OBS to keep everybody on screen a little bigger, but make the wheels stay on there too, and have the timer on there, and so I don't have to do so much switching around. I can I can have the scoreboard up at the same time and all that, and then I can make the scoreboard disappear for the final round. It's got logistics to it, but I think I can get it done. If I can start running more things through OBS, it'll start looking a lot more like almost a bona fide game show. The Rumble. We give you no prizes, absolutely, because we can't afford them. Oh, but you get the Rumble Champions certificate. That's another thing you can get. Expertly designed by LDG himself. So much expertly designed that I believe he is 4 behind or 3 behind right now.
I'm not sure.
I throw a lot on his plate. Well, we had Austinator got his. He was the first winner. Yvette was the second winner, so she hasn't got his. Deej was the third winner. He hasn't got his. And then I believe JJ was the fourth winner. He hasn't got his new one. And now technically Ambassador that remains to be seen because we're gonna, like I said, we will do what like all game shows do. If there's a technicality or something happens like that, the first thing they'll do is they'll turn it around and say, okay, well, we'll just bring you back. Normally the winner keeps his title, so I might let Ambassador keep his title and just let him be there and give his opinion, but not give him a score. I don't know yet. But he was to be honest to him, when I put the message into the chat that I have with the Rumble contestants, I stated that there's some questions about the technicalities of the double flush, all that. I said, would you guys be willing to come back in 2 weeks to do a rematch? And the first person to respond was Ambassador, who said, yes, I'll come back. So the person who won was the first person who said yes, they'd come back. So if anything's to be said about it, that was really stand up on his part. So it just if I do it all over again and then find a new winner, or if he wins again, whatever, that means I'm now another 2 weeks behind because I have to get that would be 2 more winners. If he stays, actually no, 3 more winners. If he stays, I have to get 3 more winners, including, and one of those would be from this week, or this next one. So when I set out, I needed 8 winners. That was 16 weeks. So that's like a third of the year, So, so I'm trying to get it done so it doesn't take forever. Once we get the 8, we'll spin the wheel to see who goes against who, and then it's 3 weeks after that. It's 1 week for one group, 1 week for the other group, and then 1 week for the championship. So at this point, if Ambassador didn't win, we're looking at 8 weeks, and then I will probably just do 3 weeks in a row for the champions tournament, or I might just do a Thursday, Friday, Saturday run, maybe, and get it all knocked out. I don't know yet, but so we're either looking at 11 more weeks or 9 more weeks, as it stands right now.
I think there is a certain appeal to the 9 more weeks.
There's 9 more weeks, and we'd have our second grand champion.
Whoa.
And then I have to find 2 more grand champions, so that's 2 more seasons, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So that, again, at least 16 weeks. If I did the immediate all 1 week champions tournament week, it would be 17 weeks.
Oh, shit.
Or technically 18 weeks, because I could wait 1 week and then do all 3 already, because that's going to take some time to get everything together for 1 week. So you're looking at 18 weeks there. So 36 more weeks. We would probably have the Grand Champions tournament sometime probably no earlier than November of next year.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second. I'll be right back.
No problem. And we do have somebody backstage. Ed, welcome back, Jedi Bill.
Jedi Bill. Jedi Bill. But I hear Tim.
I'm
that's right. Sorry. Anytime we're looking at the backside of a female game character, that's Tim. I forgot. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem. Anytime.
Okay, what's going on, Bill?
Nothing.
Cool. Yes.
Hey. Oh, you got a tip too, dude, from Thomas. That's cool. Was that today?
Wait a minute, huh?
Thomas gave you 50 coins on Odyssey.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Make sure you're using your coins properly, okay? Make sure they're not being wasted. You have to support your stream. I have all my coins supporting my streams on Odyssey, promoting them. Yeah, Thomas has been going around to Odyssey channels, looking like, supporting those who are supporting Odyssey. He came to my stream, I think it was on my birthday, and hit me with 100 coins. I couldn't believe it. He went over to Mr. Londell, gave him 50. It looks like he found you.
Yep.
So that's cool.
So Thomas who?
He's a I don't know what he is, but I know he has to do with Odyssey. He's one of the spokes guys for Odyssey. He works for him.
Yeah.
Guy that gets support. Yeah, I talked to him too. That's cool. I'll have to see if he came by and did anything for me. Not that I expected, but that's kind of cool.
I couldn't believe it. It's like,
I need to talk with you later on sometime, LDG, about that. I need to make sure, because I know the one time I streamed again, it kept it on the same name.
Yeah. I just figured that out last night.
Okay,
so Odyssey does it a little differently. I can show you how to do it. That's fine. I did my first secondary stream and uploaded it as an upload. So that was cool. It worked fine. Took a minute, but it was good.
So I fully expect the grand champions to include, well, Anzo, of course. I believe JJ will probably get there, if not this season, next season. I would, not to inflate his ego, I would say that LDG has a really good shot at it. Mads has a really good shot at it. And outside of that, Deej is a dark horse for that. I mean, I fully expect if I keep giving Elihu a chance, that Elihu will at least make it to one of the championship rounds, because his internet will miraculously survive a whole Rumble eventually. He's been on 3 times this year, I think, or all 4 times, something like that. And every time, it picks him out.
Yep. Why are you so slow, you dumbass PC? Everything on my end is slow. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
4 gig.
But,
so slow.
guys, thank you very much for having me on, Captain, as usual. I got to jump. I got to do some work around here. It's my Friday, so I'm praying to God I can make it go as quick as possible. But thank you very much. I don't even know.
I can't send it right now. So is there any chance of me getting back on a show, on the Thursday show?
What was that now,
For Chris.
Jedi?
Is there any opportunity for me to get back on the show on Thursday night, the Rumble? Thursday night.
Absolutely. I will. It will not be in 2 weeks. That's already been set. We're doing a rematch this past week. Actually, you know, I might put you on, because it depends. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to let Ambassador keep his win and let the.
I knew that would get his attention. Yeah.
What?
I'm debating.
With who? Yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the only one that matters.
We're going to have a press conference about this. It sounds like press conference worthy.
Bring the press conference, please. I love doing this. I'm debating, but I will say this, Jedi. If I do let him keep it, I will try to put you on in 2 weeks. Chances are I'm just going to do a rematch in 2 weeks. And I might do is go ahead.
I was on at the beginning of the season when you started, I think.
Yeah. But what I can do is, what I might do to speed things up is, from now, I might do another one just to push it along. Yeah.
I was on when Yvette won for the first time.
Yeah, that was the second stream. Speaking of that, LDG, here, you got Ostinator done. Need the Yvette, need Deed, and need JJ.
Cool. All right. So whoever needs a certificate, do me a favor. Meet me in the backstage so we can discuss what you want to do, and I can do it right there. It only takes me about 20 minutes max to do those. So just let me know what you want, and come to my backstage, and we can do that.
Backstage.
Everybody gets to choose what they want, and I know JJ might want something. He won twice, right? So we had 2 different ones for him.
Yeah. So, do you want them to come in your back door in your backstage?
Yeah.
They can come wherever they want. That's fine.
Clip that. Somebody clip that.
As long as people come, we're all happy.
From the man. Somebody, for the love of God, have that clipped.
This is not Nerdgasm.
Oh.
All right, guys. I'm out. LDG, I'll make sure I do. I'll message them just so they know to come back there. And I see people in the show, like I said, the Rumble at the Real Review 3000. Call me there.
All right. Now that the sanity is left, how's your game going, Tim?
Not too bad. I'm exploring right now new areas. Although the storyline quests are a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they are.
So much dialogue.
Great. Hey, good news. Nerdrotica.com is now number 2 on the Google research.
Awesome.
So we went from page 2 to page 1, number 4 to 3 to 2.
Cool. So, Bird, do you have anything to talk about for today's show?
Not really. Just Cinema Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
With?
Well, hopefully with meteorologist Katie, but never sure until it actually happens.
It still doesn't hurt to promote it. You know, there's always a chance she might not be able to, but, you know, I promote it nonetheless.
Why is my ISP registering from South Africa? What the hell?
I don't know. Why is your ISP registering from South Africa?
I'm trying to go to a website and it's sending me to the South Africa version.
Diplomatic immunity.
Philippines. Now it's Philippines. What the F? What? What?
You've been hacked. Did you get hacked again?
Proof that LDG is doing some janky shit.
No. No,
Prometheus
not
came
like that.
online sooner than expected.
Yeah.
LDG,
Yeah,
you're not really in Florida. You're in Russia, aren't you? You're a Russian spy.
Okay.
All right, I gotta create a freaking. Oh God! All right.
Yes.
Where am I gonna create this? Nerdrotica. I'll do Nerdrotica. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna create a subdomain. So instead of the stupid StreamYard link, let's see here. What should we call it? Backstage.nerdrotica, or I don't know.
All right,
What
let's
should
see
I
here.
call it?
The Resolute Germ is going to be starting the Saturday morning cartoons in about 25 minutes. Go ahead if you can. Open that up in a new tab. Click set reminder, and that way you'll be able to watch along with us. Now, what were you saying, LDG?
No, I just want to turn a domain. I want a domain for my Backstage instead of it being like, StreamYard, whatever. So that way I can point it to whatever I want. And it'd be the same link. Because I want to start advertising it on video on channels. But if I ever change it, it'll break. So if I do a domain, it doesn't matter which Backstage I use. I can always just change the direction. So I'm thinking backstage.nerdrotica, but maybe it's a better word. Like,
How about the Nerdrotic Cafe?
hang out.
Huh?
How
about the Nerdrotic Cafe?
Pickles backdoor.
Nerdrotic Cafe. The Nerdrotic Fae. Nerdrotic Cafe. Nerdrotic Cafe Nerdrotica. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Hangout. Nerdrotica. Backstage. I don't know.
Sounds better than the hotel.
Hotel Nerdrotica.
The cyber rating room.
Trying to keep it a little small. We don't want to, like, some long ass word.
It's kind of hard with a word like nerdrotica. It's kind of big on its own.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to keep this part small, short, simple,
room?
sweet.
The room.
VIP lounge.
You call it the room. Next thing you know, Tommy Wiseau is going to want in.
Oh, and at least Cam liked my suggestion. Pickles
Right,
back
how do you
door.
spell cafe?
CAFE.
Just CAFE.
That's someplace you don't want to go. No, I mean,
But technically, it's CFA
personally.
E with the exclamation or whatever, an asterisk, isn't it? No, don't want to do that. Cafe. All right, we'll just do Cafe Nerdrotica for now. See how it goes.
Keep it small. No comments. I would tend to agree.
Then she definitely have to bring her own magnifying glass or spyglass.
Oh, good Lord. And let's see here. So we got 3 p.m. Is that Eastern? Sorry to keep waking you.
It is always Eastern, Captain.
Well, I mean, Central is the most important time zone. But okay. 3 p.m. Eastern, doing Burger Prey 5, watching whatever the hell it is. And possibly with meteorologist Katie.
I got something.
Yes.
Backstage.
You post something in the chat, please. You should be able to post it there.
Oh, okay. I want to step on anybody's toes here.
Nope.
Okay. No, I've been doing my own Saturday theater thing.
It works.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's put it this way: we're never going to not stream over each other at some point. So
No, it happens.
And it's not an insult. It's just, it happens. It's life.
Yeah.
And I can support both, even though I may, say, okay, well, this one sounds better this week. This one sounds better the next week. So, it all depends.
And if you're going to do something like where you rather try not to have competitor, or you're doing something special, right? Like a hot sauce challenge or something, or 48 hour stream. Well, maybe not 48 hours, but at least the beginning of it. There's nothing wrong with talking to people. Like, let's say I was going to do a special morning waiting room, right? Something special is going on. Big, whatever. Yeah. Special guest, anniversary, something, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. I come to Cap and say, Cap, dude, do you mind holding on this one day? I'm just doing something special. Is that cool? I'm pretty sure Captain would be like, yeah, man. Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Yep.
No problem. I'll take the day off. Sure. Why not? Yeah, you're going to twist my arm on that one. No problem. People work with you. Look at Bird. What Bird did for my birthday. He could have done his bed life and sucked the life out of my stream, but he came over, did it over my stream. There's nothing wrong with communicating with fellow channels and if you're doing something special. But if you're just doing a regular stream, like always, don't worry about it. There's nothing wrong with overstreaming. Mm-hmm. Besides, more than half of us, watch both streams at the same time. And that's been proven 1 million times over. I do it. I know most of you do it. And not only either you watch them at the same time, or you just like bounce back and forth, right? Once this one slows down, you go over here, see what's going on over here. Then you go back over here. So it's dynamic. Don't think it's like, a prison, because it isn't.
I hope the next update YouTube makes is that only people who are watching live stream and no one else's stream can comment in the chat. Exclusive watcher. None of this
what?
Bouncing back and forth between other channels or divided loyalty. Kuroga demands obedience.
Hey, I'm Kurogan, okay? So anybody who watches me is loyal to Kuroga, okay? I don't know what you're talking about, bird.
Right.
I'm just saying that should be the next update from YouTube.
No, the next update should be this. You are not allowed to upvote, or downvote until after you watch the video. That'd be a great addition.
Okay, here would be the great addition. First of all, you're not able to downvote or upvote until the video or live stream has started.
Makes no sense.
Number 2.
Makes no sense.
You have to watch at least.
It makes as much sense as anything else.
At least 2 minutes.
You have. No. You can't. Everybody talks about not watching the movie in Captain Trek. You do the same thing. You said this. It's on record. You can't judge a movie until you watch it. Not 2 minutes of it. Not a quarter of it. The movie. Okay? Which means at least 75% of it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it should be like that. If you're not sitting there watching the thing, you have no right to say yes or nay.
Okay. I can
that would fix people jumping in, right? Because you're talking about not started. Well, guess what? That won't stop the people who will jump in while you're live and just downvote and bounce. It won't stop them. My idea stops them all, like 90%. Because now you're forcing the people who don't like you to actually watch you in order to downvote.
I like
it
that.
Stops you until it doesn't stop. Until somebody finds a way around.
Hello, the cat man.
Hey, Gigi Myers, what's going on? And let's see here.
But don't get me wrong. I'm sorry, Kev.
Go ahead. Go.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, I'm just as aggravated when people come into a stream and upvote it for no reason.
Yeah.
Both piss me off equally. Because all you're doing is getting these channels that are just rounding up upvotes. You know what I mean? Just rounding them up. And not only that, I'm tired of freaking channels that like push people to upvote. And every 5 minutes is like, upvote that stream. We need 20. I should have about 30. You should have shit. That's what you should have. Stop telling me to upvote your damn video. That's not how it works.
Honestly, I don't mind because there's times I've literally forgotten to upvote.
What was that? Oh,
But no. There's a difference between. Yeah, there's a difference. It's how you do it. It's how you do it. They're not reminding you. They're telling you to do it. Difference. And if you have to watch the whole episode or most of it, at least, you know what I mean, which helps the system, then YouTubers won't have to do that anymore because they know they can't upvote it yet. So then at the end of the episode, that's the only time I'm cool with, hey guys, and if you like what you saw, please update. Cool. Love that. No problem. Not complaining about that. No. I'm complaining about the every 3 minutes upvote. Guys, we're at 20. We should be at 50. No, you should be at shit. That's where you should be at.
Okay, here's my thing. If somebody says on their own channel, on their own stream, whatever, I'd appreciate if you like the video, go ahead and give it up, blah, 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 blah. Okay. That's different than saying, hey guys, we've got 20 upvotes so far. We got, 15 people still in the chat. If you haven't upvoted, go ahead and upvote now. And it's like, No. Screw you. You get an upvote if you deserve an upvote. You don't need to push things in people's faces. And God damn, you're changing the backstage again.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Well, you put a new
That's just the URL.
Okay.
That's all. It's still the backstage. It's just cafe.nerdrotica. Nerdrotica.
Ribbits. You wanted me to ribbit?
Hey, boo boo. It's me hearing myself causes my English to mess up. So anyway,
sure.
Yeah, it's just the URL to make it easier for people.
Okay, good deal.
Why not just call it backstage.nerdrotica?
Because I'm trying to keep it to smaller. Cafe.nerdrotica.com. Yeah. I could do backstage, but even when I said backstage, people are getting confused because especially when everybody's using StreamYard, when I say backstage, they automatically think they're backstage because that's what they call it, right? That's what StreamYards calls it, the backstage.
That's what we all have been calling it now for a long
No,
time.
anybody down below. For anybody's StreamYard that isn't down below the backstage.
I don't know.
Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. If I have to change it, you know what? I'll create another one just in case people care. So I'll create one more and just call it backstage.nerdrotica. And that way we have two names. Backstage.
That's more confusing. I thought cafe was your link to your video.
And I'm getting the same warning that Resolute Germ did.
What warning?
Security risk.
Security risk?
Mm-hmm.
What's the exact mess? What's it when you go to details? What does it say?
HTTPS installed.
Yes. Yes, HTTPS. Mine worked just fine. HTTPS. You want me to type that? Just let's see here.
You auto directing to HTTPS?
Yes. Mine's doing just fine. Connection is secure. Valid. Cookies in use. Valid certificate. Issued by ESET SSL filter. I'm not getting a message. Let me try a in incognito mode. Maybe it'll trigger. Maybe I saved something or whatever.
Okay, I opened it up. Okay, Now it's just going directly to it. Before, it was doing something really weird.
It might have been, you might have gotten it because I just set up the domain and that there was an inconsistency on the domain setup.
Yeah, it's working for me.
Yeah, it wasn't. Okay. It wasn't. Resolute German, I got the same issue. And do want to say, everyone who can, let me put in the link to the Saturday morning cartoon over on Resolute Germ's channel. There is about 9 minutes left. I need to go do a couple of things before I hop on over there. Please feel free to join us. Here is the link. I do want to thank everyone who's been on here today, both in the chat and on the panel. Thank you very much for joining. And have a great day.
Thanks, guys. Take care.